Welcome to the Pro Cheerleading Podcast, hosted by Mhkeeba
and Brittany, two former NFL cheerleaders discussing hot topics in the pro cheerleading industry
and revealing the truth behind the Poms.
Welcome to our final episode of season 3.
Oh my gosh, what a long journey.
This season did seem kind of long, didn't it?
Well, yeah, because there was bad news every goddamn time you turned around, but...
And we kind of have some more bad news. Are we just going to touch on it and move it along?
Yes.
I mean, we want to respect what has happened to the Milwaukee Bucks dancers, but...
We did
us
call
on
it.
Instagram.
Yeah, we can just point you in the direction of all the shit that was started earlier today. But today, the Milwaukee Bucks organization, it's almost like a hostile Instagram takeover, where they jack the account of the Milwaukee Bucks dancers and then just throw out this little announcement like, hey fans.
Change the name.
We decided to, whatever the F they said, but one little line in there pissed me the hell off. And so, you know, Mhkeeba's typical rants. I made a post and had some all caps letters of the message that they should have written to these ladies and posted it everywhere on their Instagram, on their Facebook page, and Twitter as well. And I don't regret any second of it. But I think, once again, we just want to clarify for the record, because now that we do have a lot more men on these NBA teams, NFL teams, please understand that we're not saying that we aren't for
or supportive of the fact that men are now dancers, cheerleaders, what have you.
That's not at all our message.
That's not the problem.
You know, as a male dancer, if you have respect for the programs that you are seeking to be a part of and understand the tradition and the history and the women that help build it, then you can understand the level of outrage that we would have to be treated in that manner, to disband what we started, just in the name of being inclusive. And because they're using the buzzword inclusive and they're not including the women who they're impacting by these decisions, that's what's got us setting it off. What's that British term that the lady said from the the London cheerleaders?
It wasn't kickoff.
Kickoff or something like that.
Yeah.
But yes, that's what's getting us pretty upset. And I just think because everybody can respect our process around auditions, and we've been reporting weekly about where NBA auditions stand, and almost all of the teams have held auditions. And so for the Milwaukee Bucks organization to slowly phase these women out, not provide any information as to what was coming up with auditions, you wait this long to make the announcement, and these women are left with no other choices to pursue other dance opportunities. Again, another reason to be extremely pissed off.
I feel like you're mad at me. I just took a big gulp.
I'm sorry. Poor Brittany.
So
she's
sorry.
in the room with me, and she's always like, I get really passionate. I get really pissed
I'm passionate about it too, but maybe our listeners can shoot us a DM on how we can band together. I mean, we're not going to change their decisions, and we did try to do like a social media blitz, and that kind of fell short. And you would just think that they would try it another way, or just do it in a more respectful way, seeing the backlash from these other teams doing that. And to me, it's so idiotic. And like, can you be original?
Can you at least try? Now I'm like even more annoyed. Can you stop with the photo shoot that's got this like multicultural crew? Nobody's smiling. Everybody's looking hard. They're all like
mixtape pose.
It's mixtape pose. They're in this like street gear. It's so played the fuck out, and
graffiti, and they're all called the crew.
Yes,
and it's just like
area code crew. Like, I'm just over the presentation of it all. I'm over the quotes. I'm over the buzzwords. I'm just over it.
Mm-hmm. Woosah.
Woosah. But, you know, we're keeping an eye on it. We called it out about these Bucks, you know, dragging their ass and throwing out smoke screens. But I think we've seen a lot of activity today on social media. Shout outs to everybody who commented on the Bucks Instagram posts and commented on their Facebook page. I just think the more comfortable we get vocalizing how we feel, I just think hopefully it will make an impact, because the National Hockey League, the Washington Capitals, have done away with their dance team. And so this is a ripple effect, like you just said, if there was a little bit at least of hesitation to move in this direction because they're hearing the backlash. One would think that that would be a hope in this sad situation, but
it's just an extra smack across the face, if you ask me.
Yeah.
The way they're announcing it, handling it, etc.
Yeah. It said the what?
I said it well. But on to more positive
Yes.
things. We will touch more on this next season. Hopefully not, really.
Well, we'll see how it goes with the new teams. They're forming.
Right.
You know, the Cavs powerhouse dance team was just formed, and you know all the other ones. So we'll just be looking to see how they're doing. Since technically now they're all pro dancers and cheerleaders, so we'll have to kind of talk about it because that's our podcast. But on a happier note, Pro Action Dance happened over the weekend, and I was a little bit of a social media junkie.
I had FOMO.
I did feel like, oh, I wish we could have gone there.
Me too.
Patreon, shout out, please donate. I think I've decided I don't really want to do ads, but now I'm feeling like I'm a big up Patreon all the time.
Yeah, send us $1.
Send us some money, honey. But it was an amazing conference held in Las Vegas. It looked like freaking 50 million people were there. Teams from college, pro. It was just amazing. Huge teams. And they learned from some amazing choreographers, some of which I think we'll get to talk to next season. Lisa Zaragoza was just there. She did some kick-ass choreography. She danced with the Blazer dancers and demoing her routines. Big names. Oscar Hernandez. Quentin from the LA Rams was there, did a couple routines. Napoleon looked like he was assisting, or I don't know. It was a lot going on, but so fun. If you went and you want to tell us about it, hit us up and let us know. What other names are good from this action-packed conference?
Well, Mina and Marina Ortega, they are the founders of Pro Action
Dance. Yeah, they're twins. You know I'm obsessed with twins.
You are obsessed with twins.
Oh, God. If we could interview them, I probably would spend the whole freaking interview on that. But
would you really have gone, though?
To watch?
I know, to participate is a whole other story. We did PRO in Atlanta like a long time ago, and I was like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It's really hard, so everybody who went, congrats. Like, you're a badass.
And they look so excited. I think there just is something in the water, and maybe people who are trained in dance, this is what they do, but it was an action-packed weekend, but everybody just looked like they were just so inspired after, and like, what are they doing down there? Like, I want to hear all the things. Who's going to be our fly on the wall and tell us what it's like?
And it's in Vegas.
And it's in Vegas. Did you party and dance your ass off the next day? Like, we have questions. But Shandon Perez, I can go on and on. The Cheetah Girls, Sabrina O'Brien was there. Michelle Vaughn, huge names. So
this list is pretty long.
It's impressive. We're not going to read every single name, but we will link the website so you can check out the bios and make sure you sign up for next year.
Yes. And then what do we have for season 4? We just wrapped up an amazing interview with somebody that I'm really excited to reveal another time. Just
we can. I mean, we can tease a little something.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Sure.
Well, because she was so freaking awesome. J.C. Scott, you guys, former DCC cheerleader. I just stole your thunder. Did you want to say her name?
No, it's okay. I'm just over here.
Mine. No, she's just so impressive and the sweetest individual. Like, I just adore her and want to get back on the phone with her. But we also are going to be speaking with Derek Whitfield. He was also at Pro Action Dance, and I'm hella giddy about it because there are no words. Like, his choreography, all you have to do is say his name, and everybody knows what's going down.
He's
in that
a personality.
Routine.
I had to take all of his classes at PRO. I get them all confused, but in Atlanta, and his choreography is so fun. And he's the director of the Washington Wizards. Mm-hmm. But they did it right. You know, they incorporated the guys with the girls, and I feel like both the males and the females are highlighted on their team.
His choreography, too. Yeah, absolutely. So we're excited to talk to him. He also has the Washington Wisdom under his belt. Maybe even the Wisdom kids, we'll find out. But I think he kind of oversees all of their entertainment teams. And the dopest choreography, like flips and jump splits and all kinds of craziness. I'll try to calm down before Thursday, but can't wait to talk to him. What else do we have up our sleeves for season 4?
I'm excited for Hairology. Why can't I say that?
Oh, because it's hairography.
Oh.
That's what I call it anyway.
Hairography. Oh my gosh.
Hairology and hairography. We have a lot going on with our hair, and people have requested it, and we decided, F it, let's do it. I want to get actually my stylist. She is just like the ultimate shit talker too. It'd be fun. We'll figure it out, but we're taking that on.
All right, since I can't speak for our finale, go ahead, Mhkeeba. What else? Anything else?
I found us a former professional NBA player to talk to.
Oh, that's right.
Who is going to just give us his take on pro dancers and during his time in the NBA, what he observed as to how we were treated and what the rules were like and just the respect that he has for what we do. So
get some real locker talk.
Oh, yes.
I'm excited.
Yes, that will be a good one. When are we kicking this thing off? Season 4, we take a little break. We want you guys to miss us. No, I'm kidding. That's not what we really do. We try to plan and deal with life, and we know it's the summertime, but with the start of the regular season of NFL games, we're going to be kicking up in August 28th. We're back at that ass, right?
Okay, yes, we are.
Yes. But we really want to thank everybody for all the support this season and all the new listeners who have started to get to know us and being so communicative with us over social media. We really appreciate and love all of you and love the tightening up of our dance community. And we just encourage everybody to keep it up. We'll be on social media during the break. And if you have show ideas, we'll have our survey link up, all those things. But that's a good segue. I changed the link in our bio, guys, on Instagram to the deck that we hope that you will stop what you're doing. Okay, if you're listening, click the little link in the bio.
In our Instagram.
Or in the show notes and pull up the deck of all the pictures that we are about to kick off for you in our Fresh Out the Runway episode, kind of going through a fashion review of all the NFL uniforms. You will want to follow along. So if you're in the car, stop listening and pick it up later.
It's an interactive episode, so we're trying something new. So you're going to have to follow along and look at what us and the pedestrians were looking at while we discuss all the uniforms.
And we want to hear from you because we're going to ask what your top faves were. And we did go through what our least faves were. It's too awkward to say top faves and top least faves, but whatever. Top 3, top worst in your own personal opinion. And we gave the little disclaimer in the episode, but it's just our opinion, you guys. We really just wanted to have fun. It's been a long season, and we've covered a lot of serious topics, and we just wanted to end on a fun note. So have fun with us. We talk shit about our own uniforms, so it's not like we were just like, that sucks. But have fun. Buckle up.
It's a nice, long, juicy one, so it'll hold you over until August 28th.
Exactly. So
all right.
We will see you on the other side.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, you ready?
Yes,
ready.
Steady.
Okay, we're going to start this episode with a toast to our girls.
Yay! Who do we have here with us?
This is our season finale, so we had to bring out the big guns, the big, sexy, beautiful, gorgeous guns. We have our girls, who we call the Pedestrians, but really we're just the baddest chicks in Seattle. Let's just put it that way. No, I'm kidding. But our closest friends from our days on the Seagulls that are no longer alive. But let's start with, to my left, Seagulls. Rest in peace, Seagulls. Pour out a little liquor. We are drinking, you did hear some clink. That is champagne and rosé soon to come, and more to follow.
Brunch libations.
Libations. Mm-hmm. So we have Jalanda. She was a guest on our Ice Ice Baby episode when we hooked up with the Rosebud dancers.
We have the elusive Jelly.
Hello.
Madame Jelly.
Yes. Bow down. Got my girls.
Who is the hostess with the mostest, letting us record at her fabulous offices in Bellevue, Washington. Mm-hmm. She's so badass. And Lindsay.
Hello.
She was on our Where Are You Now episode and Ice Ice Baby, one of our...
Can't get rid of me.
I know.
Yeah. She's preparing to go to Burning Man. So if anybody's going, let us know.
We can
connect with Lindsay.
I feel like every time I'm on, you guys talk about how much I party. People probably think that's like crazy.
You like to have fun.
Yes.
And she designs her own costumes for... What do you call? Is it Bernie Man or
Burning.
Like a fire. Like a burning
like
fire.
a
Not
man.
the presidential
Bernie
candidate,
Sanders.
Bernie.
Bernie. You guys, we should start our own Bernie Man. Come to the Bernie Man Festival.
I don't know.
We all dress up as Bernie Sanders. Yes, we just sing alongs and karaoke.
It just all sounded the same to me. But, let's be real. Between you and Jalanda, who design your own clothes, Jalanda's designed our whole entire swimming suit. Well, swimsuit calendar. But super talented ladies. Jelly is like the best dress always, ever, forever, and always. So
We should be filming right now.
We
I
should.
Look busted, crusty, and disgusting.
We're all like in our Sunday
She looks
sweats,
like
and she's like,
Fat
lamb.
velocity.
I literally had to say, how do you just look like that on a Saturday morning / afternoon? But she's stunning.
Because I went to bed at grandma time last night.
Whatever. You know, the whole thing is she woke up like this.
That's
just
her
always
MO.
looking fresh.
Her MO. But today our episode is called Fresh Out the Runway because, I mean, it's Rihanna and she's fast. Fast.
What? I thought you said fat. She's not fat.
She's PHAT. No, but I love this song. I used to literally have this song on repeat. It's the total badass, like if I were ever to just walk a fashion show.
I had never heard it, to be
Me
honest.
neither. I gotta look this up.
You have to look it up? Isn't it bad though?
No, I mean, I need to look it up after this. I love a power song to, you know, help with my power walk.
Yeah.
I think Jelly
Prance
was
around the house.
Right?
Yeah. But today we're going to like review every single NFL cheerleading uniform. But you're going to have a link to the PowerPoint that we're looking at. That's a collection of pictures of every uniform. But this is what we're looking at. You'll follow along once you pull it up when you start listening.
Sounds good. Let's get into it.
Let's just fucking do it. Buckle up, Buttercup. Here we go.
Let's do this. Cheers.
Cheers
again.
Cheers. Dilly dilly.
Cheers with us. You guys, should we play a drinking game? Should we, like, if there's a buzzword that's said, like, drink every time someone says lace up?
Okay. Follow along and drink along.
Every time someone says I can't, take a drink.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that. We got to give a disclaimer. So, this is our season finale. So, this is the fun episode, the shit-talking episode, the We've Been Drinking episode. And so, please don't take anything that we're about to say personally. We love everyone, absolutely. And then we know that everybody is pretty protective of their uniform. It symbolizes something. It's like 40 years of tradition. Wah, wah, wah. But, like, we also have an opinion, right?
I mean, like, everyone's beautiful. Like, we all look at
Right.
these pictures and they're gorgeous girls, but we all know that we have to sometimes just wear what they tell us to wear.
Or
Right.
your
And
body
be
type is
And
not
be
gonna
proud.
fit.
Exactly. Everyone is gorgeous, but, like, you know,
They're
you know,
universally
uniforms.
made, but everyone's bodies
Sometimes they're flies,
are
sometimes
different.
they're just
Sometimes they're
lacking.
not. So we're just going to keep it real because it's truth behind the Poms. And so this is not a Mean Girls episode. We just did one and we like said don't do that. So that's not what we're doing. We're just talking shit about the uniforms
The
and
clothing,
saying
not the person.
what everybody might be thinking, but they can't say because they're wearing it. Okay? So don't come for me and my girls. We're just giving our thoughts and opinions. Okay, let's do it. First up.
Arizona Cardinals. They have a lot of looks. I think there's another page as well. There's
Yeah,
two
so we
page.
tried to give as many looks that we could get. So I don't even know what their signature, this is the main one outfit is. One looks a lot like Seagulls, but
It does, but I'm feeling that. Is that skirt? It's a skirt.
yes.
The first one, the white skirt with the band. I love that shape on the side there.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the
Yeah,
style
that
that we're
is
talking
cute.
about is like long sleeves with a tie in the front and the skirt. Kind of traditional, either skirt or shorts. It's the long sleeve, flowy, blousey vibe business going on. And Homegirl's rocking it in this picture, whoever she is.
I love
Super cute.
love that one, that first one with the left, and I love that tie. I feel like that could be flattering for all body types, and she wears it really well. Easy to dance in.
You know what's funny
Look
about
like
this?
there's that much hardware.
I
to
haven't
it.
I haven't seen this uniform yet, but this reminds me back in my Titans days when we were redoing uniforms. And a lot of these teams use same like uniform vendors, so they share ideas and whatnot. So that's why sometimes they start to look a little similar because they're using the same people, but they have their logo on the back band, which I love. I want to take a little credit for this because I know that we did this with Titans and we were trying to figure out how we could get more branding on our uniforms. And we spend so much time with our backs to the audience when we're watching the game. And I was like, what a great bumper sticker to have, like, your logo or your team name or whatever it is. So I do love that they put that little, like, Cardinals right on the back because, of course, you know, you look glamorous in the front, but you just got a little logo,
I like that.
team shout out on the back.
And it's not where their hair would be covering it up
Yeah,
like
exactly,
ours.
yeah.
We had a small behind Seahawks logo on the
Right.
back of ours, but
Yeah.
everybody's
Very
hair
small.
covered it, so you aren't getting the real estate issue.
little bumper sticker.
And you know, everybody's checking out the butt, so yeah. Good point.
And everybody has their own style, but I actually love the third one in the lace up
Yes.
on the front and the bottom. It's a little much with it being at the
Yeah.
crotch and the top,
Okay.
but I actually like that look. I personally think
I am
it's
a
really
fan of
cute.
lace ups.
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
Mhkeeba.
So I don't like lace-ups only because, I mean, I get that it's football-ish, but I personally just don't like it. I don't know why, and a lot of them have it. Lace-ups and belts, I'm just like,
I don't
I
like it
like
on the
it.
bottom.
I like a full lace up. The little one lace up, like the X, is like, yeah,
Yeah.
what's the point?
Yeah.
It's a little detail, but it's just not well.
I like
thought
them
out.
on the tops. I just don't really like them on shorts or skirts.
Yeah.
I feel like they add a nice football athletic touch to it.
They do.
That's why I'm okay with
I
it.
think it's a nice sporty look with her.
But I'm just, the fact that they're not functional and they're just there is kind of
The
interesting to
second
me.
one in, like, is that black or navy blue? Because it
Black.
looks like
Black.
a Patriots uniform.
It's black.
Okay. Okay.
It doesn't look like it's fitting her very well. There's kind of gapping. I don't know if it's because she's in motion, but
Yeah.
that can cause problems too. Everyone has their phones out at the game, so we don't need any sneaky peek photos.
But it looks secure. The athletic ones
Yeah.
are secure. The one on the far right is a little too athletic for me, but it's their newer profile shots, so I don't know if this is kind of like just what they took pictures in for the photo shoot, for the bios, for the initial squad, but it just looks like practice attire to me, and I'm not a
It
big
looks more
fan of that.
NBA.
It looks a little
It does.
dated too, just overall, like the look.
All right, some patriotic and Christmas uniforms for the Arizona Cardinals.
I love the flag
Cute.
top. I'm
That
all
is really
about
cute.
America, USA. Go for
Cute.
it.
Very
This is
patriotic.
so beautifully done. Huge fan.
Okay.
I think it's cheesy, but what do I know? And I hate their belt buckles.
Oh, I was gonna say I like it.
Well, does the belt buckle actually, is it metal where if you're dancing and bending
I
over
think
like
that's
you're
a
jabbing
monogram.
yourself?
So we have this on Titans. It's like a monogrammed logo that they just make a little loop out of, and it goes through the belt.
Right, but is the
But is it
actual
metal?
No, it's like a
Okay,
little
okay.
embroidered patch that has
Oh,
a
okay.
loop on the back,
It's
or like
softer.
it's somehow adhered, affixed, whatever on there. But yeah, no, it's soft.
I take it this is for
Salute to service.
We
I'm
didn't,
assuming.
we didn't have anything like that. We had like the pins.
I think
but
they wore
nobody would
boots
see.
one year.
I love an opportunity to just like switch it up a little bit, whether it's a theme or I know we'll talk about this later, like with Halloween costumes and salute to service or whatnot. I just think it's fun to change it up or add some flair to your everyday uniform.
it's grown on me, the patriotic one.
No, you have your own opinion. That's fine.
I don't love the Santa dress though.
No.
If they just took the halter part out of it, I would have been on board with
Yeah,
some
but
off the
then it
shoulder
wouldn't
action. It
stay
wouldn't have stayed up.
up.
It wouldn't have stayed up.
I do think it looks a little awkward with the halter and the long sleeve.
Right. That's maybe what's
The
driving
peppermint
me
Poms
nuts.
are cute, but then I realized they can get away with that because they're red and white and black.
Yeah.
Well, that was what I was
But
going
it's
back
cute.
and forth over. Do we like Christmas colors and not? You'll see
Team
more of it,
colors.
team colors, but like I go back and forth.
I
I'm
kind of
like,
like team colors.
Me too.
Yeah, I kind of like sticking to your team colors and just doing like a variation of that
okay,
for Santa
What if
dresses.
you're like, who's purple?
purple.
Yeah,
Ravens.
They do purple Santa.
Purple Santa.
I didn't get everybody's holiday look or Veterans Day look or pink breast cancer look, but you'll see it sprinkled throughout.
That's another theme I love too, like just doing something different.
I wish we had more than just pink boots, but we'll get to that.
And Poms.
All right, moving on. We have the Falcons, and they had so many looks that there were like 5 slides of these
Wow.
girls. But it looks like the one on the left is whatever you would call like their signature
Cold
look.
shoulder look.
Yeah, what do you think? It's the cold shoulder plus the collar that's killing
yeah,
me.
it's too much
There's
going
a lot
on.
of ideas going
Yeah.
on in one little
It'd be
outfit.
cuter if it was one thing instead of.
She's like a halter.
She looks great though.
I was loving her bob.
Look
I was
at
like,
her.
get it.
She's really modeling it.
And like the red lipstick. Like I love when the lipstick can match like the rest of the uniform. I think
It looks good. It looks really
completes
good.
it.
Their skirt is cute though. I like the use of color and that it's white. You guys know I love white.
It's a nice balance of logo appearance.
You'd have to watch Pitting Out because the whole white panel on the top is in the pit area.
Oh yeah,
True.
that's not very
Spray
fun.
tan.
These are things that I don't think that, these designers think about. Like all of
True.
the struggles that we have on the sidelines. White in certain areas just aren't good.
Right.
I think the second
Wow, so
one
many-
would be super cute without the skirt.
Yes.
If it was just a leotard and like an athletic zipper, I would love that.
Yeah.
I love a jumpsuit.
Yeah, I mean,
I
They're
think
they're
girl.
so hot.
I like that they did a little flap over her skirt because it kind of covers a
What
little
might not
more.
be flattering?
Yeah.
yeah.
You
But
know?
it could be. What if it was shorts?
I have certain insecurities that I would love to wear that. That would just cover.
Yeah.
Cover the parts that you're not so.
I like
Loving.
it. It works for me.
I love the next one.
So this is like
Me
black
too.
liquid leggings, which
I like.
high waisted. I mean, I feel like
comfortable. I would imagine. Yeah.
you feel sexy in them. I'm imagining. I want to wear those.
What's her top though? Is that 25 cut in half or like what is that?
Not sure. It
It looks a little
footballish.
like almost like boobs, if that makes sense.
Oh.
So like what is that? Is that 25 with like a chunk missing for the V-neck?
But I
or-
like the sparkle jersey look. I think it's,
Yeah,
I think
sparkle
it's
jerseys
cute.
are
But
in,
yeah,
yeah.
the number could be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I do like that outfit.
Maybe they just
Me
wanted
too.
to go with symmetry. So
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's probably what they're going for. But I love the liquid leggings.
Whenever you buy them from the store, I feel like they always split. The back. What?
Reinforced seats is what they call it.
I wonder if these are like a different material or something because all the ones I've had, the butt has eventually split.
she got it done.
Now we're entering locker room talk, Lindsay.
Yeah, save that for later.
I like the high-low skirt on the
Same.
far right, where she's.
I do.
It's sexy. It's like here's a little hint of some
But it covers
thigh,
up.
but
It covers up the
your
breast area.
crotch.
But it shows the leg. I love. It's very classic looking.
I can't say I like it. It looks so old school. It looks like out of the 70s.
Oh, maybe that's.
I mean, that's
you know,
their-
I guess
that
for
they
a
were going
throwback,
for.
like if you know it's coming, like, okay, cool, that looks spot on. But for every day, I just.
Actually, going back to this red one now,
Yeah.
I could see a camel toe issue happening
Yep.
for myself anyway.
That's why I do love a skirt, because it just
Yeah.
it
Covers
hides
the camel
everything
toe.
that you need to hide, but obviously it's still very revealing and sexy. But
Yeah.
And I feel like that one in particular would. I have wider hips, so I feel like the flaps on the side or like that half skirt would really accentuate that. I wouldn't feel comfortable dancing in that. I would prefer like what someone else said, like a full skirt
Yeah.
or a squirt.
Well, and this is one thing that I wasn't sure because they had so many pictures of outfits. I was like, was there like a reunion game or
Wow,
they
they have
brought
a
back some
lot.
throwbacks? I don't know if these are all in the rotation or not because they're looking at they're
That
wearing
is
different
too much
stuff.
lacing on the bottom.
Yep.
It's
one on
going
the
to
right
places
one,
we
it
don't
looks
want to
like-
look at.
Someone made it for.
And there's the
colors.
bust.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes all the way down to the crotchy
It
crotch.
goes way down.
Oh wow. Okay. See, me and lace ups, no.
The top's cute.
Reminds me of our older Seagull ones where they had that. They layered on a long sleeve on top and then you
I
had the
know
bra
which
on the
one you're
bottom.
Oh, that was
I've
too
already
much. So
seen
our
that
rookie
one.
year gels you're
They
talking
had
about?
little cuffs too.
That
the
uniform,
shell.
but we were wearing it on top of our halter top. Like that was like too many dang on
Too
articles
many
of
things, yeah,
clothing,
but
for
that's what it
sure.
reminds me of.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I didn't notice they had the little falcons on their boots. That's cute.
That is cute.
I wish we did that.
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, you don't have a prominent logo on your uniform. To have it on your boots is a pretty clear pointer, like who the hell you're repping for.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what collegiate cheerleaders wear. Sometimes I wonder, like, if it's more of a collegiate style for some of the skirts when they stunt and stuff. That's what it reminds me of. This one.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if that's what they're wearing, but I like the way they have a lot of skirt options.
And then the last one, mostly black.
I
The
don't like-
unitard skirt
I
situation.
don't like the cold shoulder style.
It's
Okay.
almost too much cold shoulder to where it shows off that really awkward armpit part that everybody hates.
the armpit fat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I also feel like black is hard on the field. You kind of just get lost. I love like the red, like that stands out. The white a little bit, but the black is you can't really see that from like way
It's more
up
for
high.
like promo or like events.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And it could have been.
overall.
Oh my
We
god.
got more.
I'm just telling you, they had a bunch.
Well, the girls in the background of some of these photos are wearing different uniforms.
Yeah, so I was like, it has to be like their reunion. I don't.
Maybe.
So maybe that uniform was from the 70s.
Maybe, right?
The third
Okay,
one?
then I take it back.
That what are those arm cuffs?
That you guys,
That's
that
a
has to be a
throwback one.
throwback.
That's like
uniform.
that's like an ice skater outfit.
If you think about some of the Seagull ones, like the old ones that we used to see that have the unitard one, I mean, we didn't have the fringy stuff going on the sleeves, but it's,
armbands
I
with
think
the
that
little-
had to be in.
Yeah.
for a minute.
Okay.
This must have been Hispanic Heritage Night. This whole little first one where it's 3 different colors in the skirt.
And we're on page 3 of Atlanta Falcons,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
Just a heads up.
I love seeing variations of uniforms
I do
because
too.
we didn't have as many
We had a lot.
compared to some.
Again, like I came from 1, 2-ish uniforms.
Rough.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well, and
really?
Doesn't DCC wear their classic uniform
Yeah.
every game?
all the time.
Which I mean,
Unless
I
it's a
love their
special
classic
like event,
uniform.
you know, like Christmas or we'll get to those. I saw those pictures. Those were
Yeah.
really cool,
Well,
but-
that's something that I was always kind of like, how would I feel if it was just one uniform and the weather was always the same?
But then if you're like us and it rains like almost every game, then you get stuck wearing your rain gear all season.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Or you get to wear those white sleeves that are like turned see-through when they get wet.
That could be
sexy.
hot, actually.
Oh.
Ooh. Baltimore Ravens, we got a new uniform.
Cute.
This was like the only picture of it, but at least they took some pictures in their profile shots, but I think they did a good job.
I wish they didn't have that little black piece in the middle of the top, but I see they did that for more more
For
conservative look.
modesty, yeah.
But I do think it's cute. I just think it'd be cuter if it was just the V-neck.
Same with the black band at the bottom. That's kind of throwing me off.
It's almost
for
like
some reason.
tulle. Like girls
It is.
Yeah, or
maybe
like
it is.
shorts sticking out or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, but you're right, Jelly. The corner of the first girl is kind of see-through, it looks like. So maybe it is more
maybe
of a
person.
mesh.
That's another thing too. I feel like some of these uniforms look completely different in person, but in photos, I think when you're designing something, you have to think about that in mind. You know, have that in mind too. How it looks in photos, and maybe if they had it more sheer, it would go with I think the intent what they were going for.
Very
or like
true.
too bad that little black piece at the top wasn't mesh.
Yeah.
Rather than having it looks like black fabric with a bunch of rhinestones.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a little overdone with the rhinestones.
I like that they incorporated it.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
They have a very
Gotta have
collegiate
some.
vibe because of the stunting, so it was nice to see a
that
little
makes
Wait,
glamour
they do
look going
stunting
on.
in those boots?
I believe they have separate teams. They have like more traditional cheerleaders, and then they have like their stunting team.
Okay.
And I want to believe they have different uniforms.
Okay.
So no, they're not wearing boots stunting.
But they're just tying in a little better.
Yeah.
It's like, how is that possible?
Yeah, but these are some of their other looks. So we've
Oh,
got
cute! The one on the left, I love that.
Yeah, the skirt's cute.
they've incorporated the belt, but I like how they have the branding in there.
They're one of the only teams I've noticed that have they have different color palms in each hand.
Oh, right.
I haven't seen that by anyone else.
That's
kinda
a
different.
collegiate thing to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
that's
like
what
it.
Yeah.
I think it's cute.
Could be very visual for dancing as well,
That
but
would just make me lose my shit everywhere. I just forget which hand goes.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, what if
When
you're a
everyone's
blonde
supposed to have their
girl?
gold one up, I'd be like,
yeah,
purple.
yep. Let's see what else they have. Like halter
those.
tops, I think they're
Oh,
also.
they got a
those
lot.
black mesh are really cute.
They also have great colors. I love purple and black. Let's be honest.
Their winter gear is cute.
There might be some uniform pieces or storylines that we're missing, and we encourage that kind of dialogue. Seriously, don't come for us talking shit, but help us understand, because I do have questions for some of these bad boys. But
I love the beanie. The beanie.
Oh, the beanie's
It's
super
my
cool.
favorite.
Right?
Hard to dance in.
I'm sure it's clipped in really nice. There's some probably some hardware, but can you
probably
imagine?
a chin strap.
I would look so cute in beanies.
Goddamn chin straps.
We had to have chin straps on our baseball
We
caps.
did. That was bad. Locker talk.
But
We
if
had
I
to
was-
sew our own chin straps, and let's talk about that.
I stick
could
them
never
in
get my
mine.
shit together.
I'm just saying, I think this is also the third page, but obviously the first photo and the second photo, they've swapped out the bottoms. So I think that helps too. It makes it look like a totally different look, even though you're sharing pieces.
Yeah. Our skirts had like shorts inside. Yeah, this is.
it looked like shorts on some people, or it looked like their ass was gobbling
I
up their
like
shorts.
that all of these outfits look like they were supposed to go together, though. They're not
Yeah.
just mix and match.
Very thoughtful Baltimore Ravens.
Yes, love.
And we have one more page.
love
Just
that.
showing
This
some cool
black,
other
oh,
stuff.
I
this
love
black
the
mesh
pants.
one.
It's really cute.
Really cute.
Oh, I love the pants. How they have that panel down the side. That's really cool. Ombre
That is
panel.
cute. Okay, how about the last photo where random baseball cap with the pants?
Maybe it's raining. Look, I can kind of see like
has to
raindrops
be.
It's raining.
in the
It
picture.
has to be.
Why do we have to wear?
Because some of us have crazy hair when it gets wet. Come on, you guys have seen when I have wet hair. Wet game day hair that I have to throw up in a ponytail. It's
Mine
embarrassing.
look great.
Mine too.
No, my hair just grows and looks really drowned rat style.
I prefer the wet hair.
I
but
like to have
But
a
she
hat
did
on.
it because of the
Swing it.
makeup, not because of the
Well,
hair.
I've had the eyelashes go down without the hat, and I was like, okay, maybe this
I
is
need
what it's
something
for.
to secure the craziness on my head when it's raining.
Okay.
So they
But then
gotta put a
in
cap on
Seattle,
it.
it'll stop raining, and then she'll be like, take the hat
I
off.
know,
and
that
yeah.
was that's like
that's not okay.
always my worst nightmare. Because then the top,
either all
part of
on
my
or
hair
all
would be
off.
Okay.
straight and fine, and the bottom would be like this curly
All on or
mess.
all off.
Very 1920.
Curly hair problems.
All right. well,
Okay, next, what do we have? Mhkeeba, work the computer.
I'm
Okay.
trying. Carolina Panthers are next, and we are going to be reporting back our top 3 faves, 3 least faves. Just keep it real. So
I called this
You're
the
in-
Fern Gully skirt. I'm not a huge fan of the skirt, but I love that blue long sleeve tie top. That is really cute.
So the jagged edge skirt.
No,
you're
I
not a
don't
fan
like the
of.
yeah,
jagged
what do you
edge
even call
skirt.
that?
I called it the Fern Gully skirt.
Oh, okay.
I almost want to think
It's like
Peter
that movie.
Pan or
Yeah.
Robin Hood.
Yeah,
where
I
they
get
wear
the-
like
the look they're trying to go for.
I wouldn't mind the
I like
middle
it.
one. with the
I
full
really-
baby blue.
But I don't
love
like
that
that the
color.
Poms are baby blue. It like
The
all
all blue.
blends together. It looks like she's one big
It
blue
looks
thing.
like a color rush uniform.
Oh,
almost,
see, I really
you know,
might
where it's
like
like all one color.
Maybe it was.
Just
If-
kind of cool.
If it weren't for the skirt, that'd be my favorite outfit.
Mhm.
I think it's really cute.
Okay.
I do really like the last one. On
Same.
far,
I do like it.
yeah, far right. It looks really polished.
Yeah.
It has logos, colors.
Has the right
it's
amount of
flattering,
bling.
Has the right amount of coverage.
Does it have a little bit of that puffy sleeve?
Oh, it
good
totally
question.
does. It
Okay,
totally
now
does.
Which
I
I
don't
like.
it.
I like it.
Sorry, not a fan of puffy sleeves.
I think it
But it's
works
real
in this
subtle.
way
Yeah.
because from afar it kind of gives you some volume
Yeah.
right here.
Well,
so I kinda like
Yeah,
that.
that's cute.
I like.
All right, we got some more.
Oh, I love the top.
I like the
of this
halter
one.
top.
I think it looks better with that skirt. You know,
Same.
if you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
have
a better
that
combo.
skirt, like that looks like a better top because it tells the story. You can see the claw marks in the top now.
Like I ripped your
True.
tits,
Yes.
and now I ripped your skirt.
Yeah.
Claw marks on your titties. I was kind of.
I mean,
like,
that's a little much, but at least it all makes sense now.
right.
And they're always rocking
Real.
black boots. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do not
That's
like
cool.
that other outfit.
I
Can't
don't like
say
black
I'm a
boots.
fan
The
of.
onesie.
It looks like an ice skating outfit.
Yeah,
does.
or a majorette, or
Yeah.
just a
or just
accident.
old school.
Like, I just can't.
The neck
Oh,
part.
I can't drink to that.
Oh.
Oh no.
I can't.
So yeah, the one that looks like an ice skater outfit, it's got a high necktie with a mesh neck area, and the bodice is just a plain black, very
And an
plain.
arrow pointing to an area that
and
we
then
don't
yeah,
want to be pointed
the hip
to.
band, just for me, it's a
There's
no.
nothing
Flattering.
flattering about this at all.
What bra are you wearing with that?
None.
Oh,
Probably.
I mean,
Yeah.
this has to be like the least flattering thing I've seen.
unfortunately.
That's like I feel chubby. I'll wear it.
maybe.
If I felt
That-
chubby, I'd wear that.
That's just one of those
To
where
hide it. Hide
those
your
are
tummy
gorgeous
or-
girls and they have to put on what they're told.
I was like, I don't know if I'd.
Describe what the face you just made.
I-
Mhkeeba. You were like, hella
Well, I just
confused.
think like
I wouldn't feel. I'd feel exposed in that one.
like a 6-year-old dance recital type of outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
for NFL. Nothing about it says sexy to me or flattering.
No.
Or even Panthers. There's doesn't look to be like very much logoing. Besides like the
No, I
colors,
See
it just
anything.
True.
doesn't really feel
Mm-mm.
statement like.
But that uniform on the left with the
Oh,
halter.
wait, go. Oh, I
Yeah.
like that long sleeve pants outfit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's cute.
That was like, so let's talk about like when you have primetime games, because everybody tries to put out their good shit for primetime. This one looked like it came from a performance, definitely at a primetime game at night, and it may have been Color Rush, I'm not sure, but yes, catsuit all
They
day
look
long.
sharp.
That's really cute.
Yeah, that was one of my faves, I think.
They look like they're
Ooh,
ready to do
it's
some
it's
work.
a cat suit. I didn't even realize it was a cat suit.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
super sexy.
Well, they are the top cats.
Yeah,
So-
like I kind of almost wish they came out in a full-on leather catsuit now. There have been some Halloween costumes of Catwoman, and it's
That'd be
doable.
hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. Trust me. Well, it's hot in temperature. and look at
Think of a game where you're actually cold. This would be like a awesome thing to wear, where you're
Oh,
actually
it
warm
was.
and you look good. You look a little sparkly. You can
Cleavage.
unzip it. You get a little sexiness.
And like when you're
It's just the
warm,
right
like
amount of
you feel better. You can dance
modesty.
better. You can do full out. Like you're not worried about how cold you are out there shivering. You
Exactly.
can be a better performer when you're well suited.
Well, I added a little cute picture of their juniors because,
Those are cute.
like, if I'm, buying the experience, I want my kid in a little miniature version that's kid friendly and appropriate.
I don't know the story behind it though. Like why the
I don't get what a top cat thing is though. So
tuxedo outfit for a little girl.
I feel like
mean,
the second girl in the
tuxedo cat?
background, like, what?
like it's cute, but like it looks very Halloween costume, like
It's supposed to be like tuxedo
Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Like
I
If they,
agree.
but if they took out the buttons and the bow tie, it would be a cute
Exactly.
Yeah.
outfit.
I love the little skirt. That's adorable.
I think the skirt's cute.
and the big
Yeah.
bow and the hair, the little girl in the back.
the girls look like they're feeling it. I think the more the uniform is like the real thing, the more the little girls get hella pumped up about it, which
Super
is
true.
always so cute to see. I really liked, going to the whole team color and not team color for the holiday uniform. If you're going to do team color, like I like the Ravens one that you just showed, and then obviously this Carolina Panthers, because it looks very holiday-ish and you're getting that vibe.
And that's like my favorite color, so I'm really
I feel like they
favoring
did it
Okay.
good.
My first reaction to this outfit was not great because I thought it was a normal uniform.
Oh my god!
But now that I know it's a Santa dress, I really like it.
I like that.
All right, we're moving on to the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's stay on the topic of holiday. I hated their holiday outfit because it just was like, what is this? A fur
Showing
jacket?
the wrong thing.
I just didn't.
The first photo, the sparkle on the top, like I don't like where it's placed. The two black sparkles.
I think looks like off on their nipples.
I think
like
that's a more traditional outfit. I don't know if they got new uniforms in the middle. I haven't seen those halters.
I like the halters.
I like the halters.
I like them a lot. I mean, those are really hard colors to work with, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Super true.
I always feel for them. Like,
Can't say I want to be an orange.
Bengal tiger, like that's difficult. But
like, don't tan too much because you might like look like your uniform. You know.
And then like, what color lipstick do you wear? I see they're like kind of wearing red, which I feel like fights the orange sometimes. Like,
but any orange face lipstick
no,
is
you
hard.
cannot. No.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Sometimes the color really gets you. Like I would never want to wear red. But I really like Tampa Bay, some of their uniforms, but like I hate red on me. So it's just sometimes you can't change that.
Heck no.
I just noticed too that they are all wearing necklaces, and I wonder what the story
They're
behind that
Kendra
is.
Scott, I think. Kendra
Really?
Scott has quite a few girls that wear their necklaces in their colors.
I mean, I think that's like really beautiful and elegant, but could you imagine performing in that? Chip
Hit
tooth,
your teeth,
hello.
yeah.
That must be like kind of difficult.
But her necklaces, thanks to Jelly, shout out to Gels for
Yeah.
hooking us up. But we got a beautiful Kendra Scott necklace as well. It wasn't really in like Seahawks colors, but we got picked from a variety of different stones. And
shout out to Kendra Scott.
yeah, but I mean, it was it was choker style enough that we weren't.
Yeah,
it wasn't flopping around too much. I could have seen us wearing it. Better
cute.
than the cheap
Feminine and
earrings that
elegant.
make your ears bleed. But you know, we'll talk accessories later. This is some of the cold weather Cincinnati Bengals outfits, like our the rain jackets that somewhat remind us of Seagal jackets.
I
That
love the
I
jacket
like the
in the middle.
first one a lot.
Track jacket.
The middle one seems a little too casual for me for NFL.
They do all feel like pretty collegiate,
Yeah.
but I think once you put an NFL cheerleader in a long sleeve jacket and leggings, you kind of lose the glam factor.
It happens.
for sure. And some places are just really effing cold, so you have to cover us up with something. But yeah, the one on the right just looks
like a Cheeto.
It's a lot of orange.
It looks like your warm-up outfit for pregame practice.
No, I really like the first and second.
Okay.
Moving
Everyone's
on.
favorite.
No,
They're
I
the
really
Dallas
are.
Cowboys.
I really do love their uniforms. They're really good.
And
Here's
the
the thing. They're just iconic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's because I'm like underwhelmed by it. Maybe if I were putting it on and
I
obviously
feel
all
like
the
it's
glories.
flattering.
Or in like what scenario would like a big oversized puffy sleeve with a huge cuff be like amazing other than here? Like I normally would not like that at
And
all.
a vest. I
But
mean,
like it's so
Vest.
beautiful.
It
Like
is beautiful.
it's just so funny how these really random details just become these like
I think it's
They
the
are-
tradition of it.
they
though.
are
I think
they're
it's a
sexy,
tradition.
but they have, because of the color, I think it just brings out a regality of it that just it makes it so wow. Yeah.
I think it's the tradition that of who they are that makes it so woo woo woo.
Well, whoever cuts their shorts does a phenomenal job because they are the most flattering cut for anybody, I think.
Yes.
We wore white shorts, and I think from year to year they varied a lot, and sometimes girls it was like, that's not a good cut for your body type.
Yeah.
But this cut is very classic, and it looks good on everybody.
if you
They're
happen
custom.
to watch
They're actually
Making
custom.
the Team, yes, they do a custom fitting where they have like their inseams and like the shaping of the back and the front, like all custom fitted, which is kind of similar to what we do too.
Yeah.
But theirs are really like
It's down to
perfectly
exactly for their body.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
sculpted.
Because if you look at the far right photo, you know, those shorts kind of aren't doing her justice, and she has an amazing body because they're longer cut, but that up to the thigh is just really flattering. I think it elongates the leg.
Yeah, so the last picture that Brittany's talking about, like, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's their Rhythm and Blues dance team performing with them. I wasn't a fan of the one sleeve action, one sleeve on, one sleeve off action.
Or the faux
Or the
chaps.
whole anything. Oh, that's what that is.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I do love how they're like mixed up again uniforms because you're so used to seeing these iconic outfits that never change, and they shouldn't. But it's nice to see them in something different and having like a mixed matched vibe. It feels more hip hop and casual and
Probably
it's
fits
different.
the performance
Yeah.
of whatever they were doing. This is their holiday outfit, which is adding some red to the mix, and they just have their stars to tie into their normal uniform.
I love how they kept the belt the same. So
Yeah.
like, same as their uniform belt, it's just in a different color.
But I think these could be that blue and be just as cute for
And
Christmas.
iconic.
Yeah, and it would be tie in better with the Dallas Cowboys. But I like them.
They're flying on
cute.
everyone.
Yeah.
Short.
They all look cute.
And their bodies look amazing. I mean, these girls are
Yeah.
just gorgeous. like
Their
perfection.
bodies all look the same though. I will have to say, like as a big old booty advocate, I like that with certain teams I have noticed that there's a little bit, the uniforms allow for more variation in body types, and I just don't feel like there's any room for error or change in terms of like the physique of the dancers for the Dallas Cowboys, which, you know, it's great. I mean, it's an awesome physique to have, but it's like for people who might have a different body type, I just don't think
You can't connect.
there's room for it, you know, and for other teams I can see how the uniform might flatter different body types just as well.
I agree with that.
Yeah. But
Okay, and then on the right, they have their light up ones that they did last year, right?
Yep. So they did some performance. I forget
so
what
there's
it was
lights
called.
on their belts, lights
that's
on
so fun.
Their
their
uniform.
boots, and on the sleeves of the
wanna wear
tops.
that.
Yeah, really bringing innovation to
The
your uniform, which is so cool.
I like it.
I think it's awesome.
I like that.
There was a team in Australia that we are hoping to talk to next season, but they also have a light up uniform that's so beautiful. We'll link it below, where it's just kind of the zipper lights up and their pants light up, and they also have something in their palms too. I'm not sure if the Cowboys cheerleaders have them too, but I think that'll be fun, especially for like a pregame routine for teams that have a domed stadium where you can turn the lights off. We can't do that
Or
crap.
primetime
night
night
games.
games. So
Yeah.
fun.
But you
Or
don't
even
have, like, the
promo
lights on.
performances too. I mean, you can really have some fun with that.
I can't. Everyone drink.
All right, who's next? We have the Denver Broncos cheerleaders with their also iconic
theirs.
uniform,
I've always loved their stuff.
and also women whose bodies are just all extremely.
Insane.
They have a thing for these torsos. Like, they just are on point.
They must measure them on
Kale
auditions.
telling us that they had provided the girls with a dietitian and a trainer, and so rather than forcing that sort of thing on them, I think that was great to equip them with the knowledge and someone to consult with on what to do. I think physique was one of their main points of
It has to be because they all have
auditions.
this body type.
But honestly, though, to wear full chaps, not faux chaps, those are real, like, full-on chaps, that's kind of bottom heavy. You can't be wearing something like that and be heavier in the midsection. Like, you have to have that slender look to give it how they look, which is overall sexy. To make chaps like that look sexy is not easy at all, and they make it look, like, effortless.
it would not be my choice.
I wouldn't want to
uniform.
be wearing chaps.
Well, especially
either.
if it's heavy, because that's one of the things I was curious about. For some of the costumes that have like a lot of either accessories or additional pieces, like to me this seems like a bit much to wear.
Didn't
Like
you
everything looks
kick
heavy.
lines
It's
in
probably
that?
like real leather and who knows what's going on, but it looks.
Maybe that's why they're so ripped. Is
Exactly.
They're doing a couple extra pounds.
adapt
with
to the
lines.
weight of the chaps all the time.
And like even that jacket on the end, all that fringe, like that just looks heavy.
But it's cute.
It
It's
definitely
very
like
cute.
matches their entire like theme and
This is an
carries
orange
on
I
the
would wear.
This
Yeah.
is this is
It's
how
it's very
it
deep,
really
isn't it?
enhances like the team brand and the franchise brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is Denver Broncos, and it's
Exactly.
just
However,
the uniforms just match.
that cute little
Through and
skirt in the middle is adorable.
It
Like,
is
I like it.
you go again from having these heavy like chaps that still look great on them, and then this
Teeny tiny
perfect
skirt.
little fringe skirt. She just looks perfect.
So they put out their bio photos, and we talked about it for Cheer Chat one episode. They all look stunning. Like these are like a major league glamour shot. I like the use of color in the background. They all have the perfect amount of tan going on, not too orange to like clash with the orange in their.
And to add to that, if you've ever seen a photo or a calendar of theirs, like you can actually see like how they made their abs look almost like they got oiled, or you can see the detail in the photos and the muscles
not
that really pop.
photoshopped.
Who knows if it is, but I feel like whoever's on the photo or media crew made such an effort to make these girls look their best in photos. So
Yeah, like whatever
Kudos to
moisturizer
them.
they're
Yes.
using on their
Yeah.
body parts.
How
looks
her
good.
like leg is like glistening.
I know.
Yeah,
the
Fenty
abs
uses
yeah,
are
it.
like
yeah.
on
So
fire.
in person, when you see the calendar, it's
Like-
just like wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good
beautiful.
job, Denver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but I said that, and now I hate
It's
their
cooking
military
oil.
look.
I
Like the
can't.
military look, I can't. Everybody drink.
Oh, you
Yeah.
said it twice.
This
Yeah.
page like is
I
sad
can't.
after what we just saw.
They threw it all away here.
For the themes, man. But
That
that
looks like a maternity, like I'm showing off my belly.
Yes.
For
and they
the
have amazing
military.
abs, so why is there like different, camo in the middle?
hey, it's the military
Well,
game. It's in November.
In
Maybe
all
they might let
fairness,
it go.
we've had this happen to us before for Seahawks. They might have intended to wear a two-piece because you never know when. Well, actually,
Right.
okay.
Oh, then last
Sorry,
minute.
that game usually is in November, obviously for Veterans Day, but it could have been freezing and they had to wear like an underlayer. We never know. I wouldn't say putting an underlayer on a two-piece like that would be flattering, but
We could have gone with solid.
they're told what to do.
Solid
so
color.
We know you girls hated that one.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
It would have been much
We know
cuter
it's
if
not
it
your
was
fault.
just a two-piece.
It wasn't your fault.
But yeah, having to alter uniforms at the last second for weather changes is like really, it's frustrating because, you know, there's time and money spent in coming up with these ideas and outfits, and then 30-degree weather and snow flurries kind of ruins it all.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the one on the left is like, I'm going skiing. Yay.
I think those are Uggs.
No.
And I just hate Uggs. I know there are some teams that do that. I just do not.
But the
like
flare
them.
pants, like the whole thing is all.
It does look like a ski outfit.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't even
But
want
it's
to know
Denver.
how cold it was,
I don't want to go
though.
there.
Like,
It is
scared.
you know, I feel for these girls that have to cheer in like really cold weather.
And the altitude, that's all you keep hearing. I don't even know what that means, but
It means nothing.
It's harder to breathe.
Okay,
No, it
that's-
is. Until you get acclimated, it's
yeah, the
more
players
difficult.
complain about it, but they make sure they get used to it if they're having to go. They have to bundle up, but that's not a very flattering bundle up outfit.
No.
What do we think about their holiday outfit?
Basic.
Okay. Okay.
Their boots are cute.
I mean,
though.
they're really pretty. I would wear that, but it's
Same.
like it doesn't say Denver Broncos like
Yeah.
their other uniforms.
Is
do.
it orange or red?
No,
I
that's
think
red.
it's red.
See, that's
It would have
very
been.
safe.
It would have been. Well,
Not
orange would be
but maybe
daring.
the blue. Maybe the blue.
Blue would have been a better choice.
Blue with orange fur.
I mean, the red doesn't bother me. I can't.
Drink.
All right, what's next? We've got some more Denver Broncos outfits. Breast cancer game. They're dancing with the hat. We've got stories of hat days back in our freshman year, rookie year, but dancing with hats is never fun.
No. It should never be.
Jelly's
a prop.
doing the choreography. The only few things you can do with that damn hat. Yeah.
They're puffy coats.
Puffy coats are cute.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a more suitable winner.
Yeah.
Better than
Outfit.
the other one.
The girl closest to the camera, though, her pants look baggy, and then
They
the girls
do.
in the back look tight.
Some people don't have that.
I
I'm
don't
not saying
know.
that this girl doesn't, but maybe, you know, you're in
Maybe
motion.
it's just not the right.
I'm
It could have been falling.
I
How
love
many
that
pant
their
falling
junior
situations.
dancers have cowboy boots.
Oh, that is
So cute.
I
They're
thought
really
that
cute.
was awesome.
That's really cute.
Because think about it, these little girls will be so sprung to get a pair of boots as part of their outfit.
And I like how that's just a more simplified outfit. It looks like they could probably wear that to a game, like with their parents, like at another time. Some of these super costumey looking ones are, I don't know, you spend all
It's
this
gonna be
money and like
one-time,
one
yeah,
time
one and done.
use. I like this one. It just seems simple, cute, appropriate.
Yeah, all the kids
Good
will look good in
souvenir.
it. Exactly. Especially with the boots. All right,
moving
Detroit
on.
Lions.
I'm not
That's
usually
awesome.
a big fan of high neck, but that middle one is actually really cute.
I think it's flattering.
And it's because it's more of a racerback than like a halter choker.
Right, they didn't go in too far in the
Yeah.
neck area.
I'm liking these actually. I like the mesh sleeves on the one on the far right.
Okay. Sometimes the lion gets a little lost. The far right, I mean,
yeah,
it's like
the
what's-
zoomed in. It's way zoomed in.
It's still a little too zoomed in. It didn't really connect with me that it was the same little lion going roar. But they sometimes have a little bit of a collegiate vibe to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think at first, like, they
The
all do
dress,
look great.
definitely. I wear
but-
that sometime.
Yeah, they do have like
It's
a
cool.
more like a dance team look or
Yeah.
a collegiate. It doesn't feel like, again, like the elevated NFL style or like, you know, like we just saw the Broncos. They have all kinds of extra little outfits or fringe or details and stuff. And these just seem very like clean, which isn't terrible.
Clean.
But
I like the use of white in their
Yeah.
uniforms, and I know I love me some white.
See, I don't like white.
Yeah, I'm not a
white's hard to take care of.
It is, and I feel like you have to, especially, I think we saw some pants. I don't know if you have them included in here, but to me, that just makes it a little hard body-wise, unless you have like zero cellulite.
Okay. But I'm like, if you got an ass that you're proud of, it's like, here it is when you wear white.
True.
Maybe
Looks
that's
like
why I
they
like
cheer
white.
on a turf field, so that will help with the grass stains.
There you go.
That will make a big difference when wearing
Yeah.
white. Because when we had our white pants, to Jay's
Paint.
point,
Yeah, but the paint.
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
paints
Yeah,
on the, in
an
the end
issue.
zones, and just overall, it's not an easy uniform to keep vibrant and bright.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I kind of wonder what the story is on these palms in the last right image.
So they
They're
changed
so
from
pretty.
pink to all forms of breast
Okay,
cancer,
'cause
or
it's
like
all
not
awareness.
breast cancer, all forms of careness.
Cancer.
Okay.
Careness.
Well, they have different color ribbons
Yeah.
for different
Awareness,
awareness
careness.
causes. And
Yes.
That's
so
cool.
yeah, I like that. They're really pretty though too.
Yeah.
We did that too.
Pretty palms, but then just still the pink tops. I think that's really cute.
Yeah. One of my
It is
favorite breast cancer.
I do like
game
that top
outfits.
a lot.
They also have some like
There's a nice
some shorts. It's
there's
just
a nice
variations.
classic simplicity to their uniforms. That
Bodies
Ooh,
look
I
on
like those
point though. I
shoes.
mean, girl on the right, look at those legs.
Yeah.
Get it.
Sorry, I know this isn't the body episode, but
I like
I mean,
No,
I can't help
she's
but look.
definitely
Like,
muscular.
Yeah.
they look
Action,
awesome.
I guess.
I like their tennis shoes. Those are cute.
So those are pastry seekers, if I'm not mistaken. They outfit, I think, the Redskins, the Lions, a couple other teams, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, just
Yeah.
they have the team name on the tongue part of the shoe.
Yeah, that's really
and-
cute.
Yeah, I don't love the onesie outfit
No.
dress situation.
It's very like middle
neck.
school cheerleader.
Yeah, but who knows what they are
And it's
occasionally.
pleated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't get me started on pleated skirts. We're coming to that. All right, the Texans are up next. Somebody else say something because here's what I'll say. Please reach out to us. I don't know what a Texan is, but they have like a number 1 on the back. Like, I don't know if they're supposed to be considered part of the team.
yeah.
Like, it's a very
Is
athletic.
it Texan cheerleaders? Is that the girls' team name?
It doesn't grab me as like an NFL uniform. I mean, they have the iconic red boots, but I don't understand the number 1, the little wristband,
The sweatbands.
sweatbands, and
Yeah, that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
handy for me.
I would say
Sweatband.
the one thing that bothers me about all of their uniforms, and it has for some time, is that the rise on their shorts
The cut.
is just not right. It's not
Flattering.
flattering.
yeah,
It hits you at a really hard point
point.
where it just cuts
For
your body
one of
off.
the girls, it takes away from the accentuating the hips.
So I think like
Yeah.
if anything, if they could invest in maybe, some custom tailoring for each girl, it would totally
Change the game.
all of their outfits. I
I
just
have
think
to agree.
I
They could
completely
still work
zone
with-
in on that.
They could still work with these same ones. I think just
Yeah.
doing the shorts.
They just
a
need to
little
be
bit different.
tailored.
But it's boring as
Yeah.
F. I'm just trying to say, like, for me, the Texans, just the name Texans. I
Yeah.
don't know if there's any bling.
They don't
I
change
know.
it up at all.
Yeah, it's
just
not
different
much to
color
it.
variations of the same thing.
They don't really have a logo though, right?
They have the bull.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
is it a bull?
Please edit that
Some
out.
kind of
I
like.
feel so stupid. It's right there.
But it's not prominent where you kind of get it something
You're
else
right.
other
I don't
than
know if it's a
Texans
bull.
across
That
the
could be
book.
stupid too.
You're totally right. It is right there.
What is a
It's a
Texan
longhorn.
anyway?
I don't know.
The
Yeah.
uniforms are kind of very vanilla. They're not very branded for
They need
who
more
their doesn't
bling.
speak to who their team is.
Right. That's why I
It
struggle.
doesn't tell a
Yeah.
story at all.
But maybe the girls know, so feel free to write to us. The story isn't told from the actual outfit itself. I do like the pink outfit, giving some love to the breast cancer
I was gonna
awareness.
say
of the
I
pink
wasn't
boots.
necessarily feeling the red boots in the beginning where it's like too much red, but I actually like the pink all
Yeah.
throughout. It looks really sharp
Yeah.
there.
That's a good pink though.
Yeah.
Didn't we have those?
Yeah.
Same ones? Yeah.
Mhm. And Brittany, you're saying like white, you would just hate this outfit.
A little bit, and the Texans one all white outfit. Those white shorts would just kill me.
Those
Those
they
look like practice
They
shorts.
look like underwear because there's
Yeah.
nothing on them. There's
Yeah.
no bling,
I would
no
be very
belt.
self-conscious.
And
about
Texan
those white
girls are
shorts.
like bomb.com in my eyes. Like they always are bringing it with their look and their hair and the makeup and their body. So I just don't think they do them justice.
It doesn't
the
elevate them
uniforms.
in any
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Sadly.
And they're not showing as much as you would think. It's very modest. It just doesn't flatter them. It's modest and it's taken
Vanilla.
away. Vanilla Texans. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, R.I.P.
Don't
Colts.
come for
like,
us.
I'm so sorry they did this to you.
So is this a real uniform they've worn on the field?
This is brand
This
new.
will be their first time. So they revealed this at the end of last season.
Talking about the Colts.
The Indianapolis Colts. And so they really wanted to take the emphasis off of just the girls being viewed only as sex symbols. They focused highly on the girls having careers. And this glamorous new uniform reveal was supposed to be a way to highlight them as a woman. And help us with the rest of the storyline here, but they did the whole uniform over again.
I had those shoulder pads
This-
on my wedding dress.
This
okay?
uniform
Like-
does not scream woman. I am so sorry. It's so distracting. I can't even look at this beautiful girl in the center who probably has an amazing career and background and so much to offer because I'm just like, what is this plastic
It looks cheap.
space cadet uniform
Xenon
that she's wearing?
space.
Yeah,
With this huge skirt. Like,
The
it does
boots are cute.
nothing for her figure.
the boots are the cutest part.
They have, some cute ideas, for sure.
But is that white
But I
pantyhose
still wouldn't-
hanging off the end? On the side?
No, those
Oh,
are
the
fringe.
fringes.
Yeah.
It's not good fringe.
I still wouldn't want to dance in those boots. I would
No.
wear them to games. I just
I
wouldn't
mean,
want to dance in
so this was another team that had like full on cowboy boots with fringe. They had pretty heavy looking boots like
Yeah.
before. So I mean I can see this as being more like an elevated, classy cowboy boot-esque looking footwear, but the top,
It's not very. It's just not
upper
very
part is just killing me.
becoming.
What's the major red shoulder
I think too
Yes.
little girl-ish.
Well, just like,
It's
how,
like,
what are you
it
doing
set
in
us
this
back
uniform? Like,
some decades.
what dances are you doing
you-
that translate? Like, if I'm doing a little break it down sequence and you're trying to, like,
You're just doing Shanae turns all day.
Yeah.
Cute outfit for Shanae turns.
and Lindsay's doing some.
Well, the music that they play at games.
Maybe
it's
it reminds me
now
of Nancy
it's-
Kerrigan,
yeah.
like very
Yes.
ice skaterish, and so like when I think of them doing NFL style, even if it's like a rock song, like this doesn't give me any genre of music that's appropriate. I think everything that they do is gonna look misplaced. I felt like that in our uniform, honest, where it's like some routines. It's just, why are we doing this in these high boots? Like, we should be getting it in a different outfit, but whatever. Here I am, just trying to make it work. But this is gonna
we
fight
saw
against
some
a
of these
lot.
other teams that have these like really powerful like jumpsuits, catsuits, whatever you want to call them, that like are definitely covered up, long sleeve. Some they're high neck with the zipper. Some of them are pants, some of them are shorts, or whatever. They're still powerful. They have like a presence, and you feel confident in them.
This is like you're gonna
can't
go out for
imagine
tea.
feeling confident in this at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would
very
love to hear what the
proper.
girls say about it. Like,
It's
like
beautiful.
it, love
Look,
it.
you got
hate
a million.
It, I don't know.
You've got a million crystals going on. There's some very delicate
The
pieces of the
details,
outfit.
beautiful.
The details are amazeballs. But do you feel good dancing in that? I wouldn't even
It
want to
doesn't feel
sweat in that.
modern.
That would be like a promo, like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm wearing my best outfit.
Church.
But not
Sunday
church.
Fancy, yeah.
Sunday
But not
church.
dancing kind
Performing,
of outfit.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what's under that skirt,
just-
too?
Ooh.
I
Biker
don't know.
shorts?
It just doesn't feel like powerful
It's probably a
woman
leotard, like a
attire.
leotard.
It's
in it.
yeah, but it's leotard.
So we love you guys, but we want to see what else you guys have. Maybe there's some other uniforms that you built off of that. We'll find out. Jacksonville Jaguars are up.
I used to not be a fan of their outfits, but like this image in the middle is giving me all the life.
Middle's cute.
Like,
That's
that
the only
looks-
lace up look that I like because of how small it
Yeah,
is.
that's like
Yeah.
a very powerful, sexy, refined look, and I
The
love
Jaguars
it.
got its mouth around her other
Yeah,
tits.
well,
It's
that's
like,
that.
ah.
But like, you got your logo.
You would
But,
notice
like,
that, Mhkeeba.
Her cleavage isn't hanging out. Her arms are covered up. She's got that powerful core,
Yeah,
and like she just looks sharp. I like it.
it's cute.
It is cute.
What do you think about the
I don't
print,
love the
though?
other two.
So yeah, the other, I think the one on the far right, I can't tell my right from my left, so bear with me. But that's their traditional look, I believe, and it has a lot of the jaguar print.
Jaguar print.
I'm not a huge fan. That's why I think I like the center one so much,
Same.
because it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
color blocked. It's, impactful.
The one on the
But
left,
yeah.
I'd wear to work out, but it
Yeah.
doesn't look like a game uniform.
No.
Like, I'd wear
Yeah.
that for a workout.
Yeah.
We should talk about how I feel really proud of the Poms that we had.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that in locker talk.
You did?
I think they're better than these foily ones, one color.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that ours was different.
Different?
I like their
Love
veteran
the
outfit.
camo.
That's
Love
really
it.
cute.
That was cute.
That's
I
really
think
I
cute.
wish,
well
I ever
done.
wish they had matching shorts for him, though. How
Yeah.
cute would a full,
You're right. Or at least
camo.
black would be better than
Mhm.
white.
yeah.
But that top is adorable.
What's
Love
the
it.
far right?
This was their
Critical catch.
crucial catch.
Yep.
Something.
Critical.
But I think they often wore like t-shirts. There's another team
Mhm.
too where they would just kind of do a t-shirt with the booty shorts look for certain things, and so I thought that was interesting because I just could never see us just mobbing a t-shirt.
Guys,
No.
Cheetah Santa. Can we talk about
yeah.
That's kind of everything for me.
It's comical, like Real Housewives style. Okay, now I
she
feel
just
bad.
needs a martini and
Yeah.
she's set. The
Not a
boots.
They're
I
very
get what
bunny.
they're trying to do, but
I
I
do
do
like the
get a
boots.
bunny vibe from
Yeah.
this.
There's not much about this outfit that screams holiday to me.
No.
Yeah, let's
They
put
just
some
threw
fur
some
on
fur
it.
on.
Yeah. Holiday fur.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm singing. I should stop drinking. Okay. Kansas City Chiefs are up next.
Oh, I like that little fringy skirt.
Yeah, I think they have.
I'm drawn to that one too.
Yeah, and she was their Pro Bowl cheerleader. She's just cute as a button. I think they're
Top is a little ill-fitting.
Yeah, a bra puff.
built
like a-
into it.
I think the middle section is just too tall.
What do you mean too tall?
I don't know. You guys are gonna have to edit this stuff out.
No, it's
Like,
good.
leave.
We're learning because it's.
No,
You're
you
talking
know
about
what
the
you mean.
band right
It's
here.
like it's supposed to be a low cut top, but
Yes.
it's not that low cut.
Yes,
top.
there is
it,
too
hits
much.
it hits at a weird spot.
Maybe on purpose. I don't
Mhm.
know.
Maybe
But,
they're trying to be modest.
I think the center front cut on the very far right looks more ideal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
true. Yeah.
Those look
They
sharp.
have something there that makes it look a little
Those
more
outfits
honest.
look really sharp.
And
Oh, the
flattering.
red. Oh, the red.
Yeah.
I would love being on that team because that's like the
Those
best
are
color
beautiful
ever.
pants.
Red?
Really beautiful
Love
tops.
Brittany doesn't
that's
like red.
sharp.
Yeah, like that.
But I like their use of their logo. It's just in the same place on pretty much everything,
Yeah.
and it's like, boom, that's where you expect to
And
see
actually,
the KC logo.
I
That's
love
a
the
great
jacket
point.
and the skirt. I think that's cute too.
What else do they have?
It's very McDonald's. Sorry.
Oh,
I do feel
it.
that
Just
a
ruined
little
it.
bit.
That's true. Just ruined it.
Oh, that's
I'm loving it. Oh, the one on the left.
But
What is
imagine how
that?
cold it is for their games.
That's true. I like the bomber jacket look going on
Yeah.
with their middle picture. I don't love the red headbands. That's a little bit much.
Yeah, but we wear those. Like,
I
we have
know.
to
I
keep
always
warm.
hated
I don't think they
those.
look
Me too.
great, but like, come on, guys. And when it's like 20 degrees out and you like
I'll take
can't
it.
put a hat on,
I'm loving it.
they're like, well, we'll give you a strip of fleece, and they're like, I'll take it.
Anything. On the right, what's that
the
about?
turtleneck
Oh,
with
and
the
like their little their Nike swooshes are red. Did I say swoosh?
Swooshes.
Too much champagne.
I like the coordination of the red and the white, and maybe they are be careful about the McDonald's effect with the gold because I feel like they try to tone it down if they can. That's my impression.
I think
that I get.
it's again one of those teams that like have not great colors like the Bengals, and they just have to work with it.
But their raincoat, look at how cute
Oh,
they
that's
did
pretty.
that.
They
They
stole
did
that
well.
idea from us.
Yeah,
Let's keep
they
okay.
totally
So
Well-
truth behind the Poms.
Mm-hmm.
We had our Seattle Seagulls. I mean, we're the queens in the rain. Rain jacket that our director, I think, designed. And I don't think she intended for our design to be used by other teams. But the whole, like, not what do you call this?
Ombre.
Ombre effect with the white zipper and, like, the team colors. And it's really cute. Everybody loves that jacket. Everybody writes in and asks, where can they buy it? They should sell it at the pro shops and just make some money. But then we'd have imposter seagulls running around. But
like I was saying, you know, a lot of these teams use the same vendors, same
And
manufacturers.
that looks like
And
the same vendor.
Once,
Yeah.
once they develop like a technique and someone sees it, they're gonna go to that company and say, "How can we get this?"
unless you
it's,
negotiated exclusivity, which you
yes,
should have done.
I know.
But-
It's flattering to be copied, I guess, but it's kind of like I was talking about, you know, the logo on the back. You come up with these like cute little ideas, and then everyone's doing
Everyone's
it.
doing
Everybody's doing it.
Okay.
I thought that was cute for
They
breast
have the
cancer. I don't love the Poms,
multicolored
You know,
palms.
It looks like a golf outfit for me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sailor Moon a little.
I think they do this thing with their jackets a lot. It's just like the rolled collar.
Yeah.
And it does look a little sailor, which, guys, we can't, you know,
Oh,
totally
true.
not sailor. We were
Yeah.
totally
Our old
maritime
uniforms were-
sailor.
But it went
Obsessed.
with our brand. That was part
Right.
of it.
Yes.
I think
don't know.
their
Kansas
Santa
City.
dresses are the same as the Broncos.
Yeah, that looks very similar.
They're wearing that
But
white
it matches their
turtleneck thing.
colors better.
I don't like that huge part of the fur though. Like that's a lot of fur on the front part.
Yeah, it's too much.
Well,
very
no,
cat.
so I think that's mesh white, possibly, because we had a similar outfits like this on Titans, and it was just white mesh with like a
Oh,
velvet
Fur
like-
around the
and
trim.
then fur
gotcha.
So it
around
looks
the
like it's all
neckline.
fur.
Yeah,
Fur.
I think from here.
My favorite.
I love
Los
their
Angeles
uniforms.
Chargers are next.
You guys are gonna hate me.
You
Are
hate
you gonna
that?
wear like that every game?
I'm not a fan.
I love their uniforms. I think they're so cute.
Me too.
But do you want to wear that every single
would.
game?
Yes.
I think it's the skirt. I'm not a
I
fan of
like
that
their,
skirt
I
cut.
like the skirt.
It feels like a loincloth where it's like lower in the
Yeah.
center, comes up on
Oh.
the side. Like it just.
Would you like it
How
if
it
it was
makes
your
your legs
favorite?
look longer.
Would
Yeah,
you like
it does.
it if it was
Like
all the
that.
same length?
Yeah.
I like the high-low skirt. I just would be bored of this though. It's not enough to,
Oh, I think
to
it-
carry
I think this is
me
another
through.
team that this is an iconic uniform that they've
It
had
is.
for who knows how long, and they just do like little tweaks and reiterations. So I support that, but
Not every game
not
for
my
me.
favorite.
They have a military game, and that's the far picture on the right
That's
where they.
cute.
That's actually
Oh,
really
that's
cute.
really
Yeah,
cute.
so they have all of the branches of the government,
Love it.
military. Looks.
Well, when this team used to be in San Diego, obviously there's
Yeah.
big naval bases and all this stuff there.
Exactly.
So I'm sure they're
It's
really
great
well
tribute.
connected
I love
with
when teams.
military community there.
yeah, I love a
military
good.
tribute.
They have the best military outfit combos that I've
I
seen.
love it.
Rams are next, and so I'm just go ahead.
I like that. I like that altar actually.
I don't like the
I
double
don't like
collar.
the double color
I don't
either.
like.
And I am a fan of the darker blue versus the
I think that's
royal
why
blue.
I'm attracted to it.
Yeah, they have a white uniform that's got the ram on the shoulder pad.
It's
or
really
shoulders.
cute. It looks a lot like the Seagull uniform to me, but I really like the horn curling around the shoulder. I think that's
Yeah.
creative.
The blue and gold, that's more the like royal blue.
It doesn't connect with the shorts for me.
It doesn't.
It bothers me when
Maybe
teams
the
have
belt
like different
tied in,
blues.
yeah.
You know, I think Cowboys actually do this too. Like their blues like kind of don't match up sometimes. Sometimes they're navy, sometimes they're royal, and it's like just pick a color.
Yeah, they have these different color palettes, maybe depending on what combo they're going
Or
for.
if that's like a throwback.
But the one on the far right, which I think is kind of like their signature look now.
No, that's actually
It's
from
really pretty.
That's from St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Like that was their St. Louis look.
I like
It's
that
very
one
dramatic.
better than the.
I love that uniform.
I think it looks
It's
really
cute.
pretty on everybody.
The second slide.
Yeah, with the far right, the dark blue with the gold, and you get the whole torso action like the Broncos cheerleaders. It's just it looks very luxurious, so I'm feeling it. The other one looks just thrown together.
The camo one is just like putting on a blazer.
Yeah.
Over your outfit. That looks like it'd actually be kind of hard to dance in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's too
agreed.
structured.
Very. She's serving it though in that picture.
Oh yeah.
Get it, girl. So we got to talk about our guys.
Oh, white pants.
I look at crotches all the time. I'm terrible. But we
Talk
have
about this cut here.
Let's talk about what you guys do for the men because they have feelings too. Okay, so they might even have
Men
amazing
have feelings.
bodies, but that might arouse certain sections of their bodies.
But,
and you
like,
gotta wipe.
Can we just be honest? Like, we have the same issue too, but like, no one ever does anything about it. We have to wear these like tight little white shorts.
I'm always
In
like making
areas
sure my
that-
crotch is
that-
okay.
exactly. Or like tops where you're wearing a white top and like, what if it's raining?
Welcome
So
to
you're
our
right.
world, Quentin and
Yeah.
Napoleon. But all I can
It's
see is
not
Quentin's crotch
easy.
right here, and I know he's
Yeah.
not checking for me. But the point is, they're so tight that I just felt like, did they think about what undergarments even are going in? Like
Why
that
couldn't
just
he
so
have
it
worn
wouldn't show.
navy pants with cool striping on the side, white
Yeah.
or something?
That's
do
what I
like-
should have said.
I like the top.
Yes.
And I actually like his
military.
military top
Yeah.
too. But I do not like the color combo in the middle. I just that
With the white tennis shoes, like
yeah.
like
They
our
look-
coach.
yeah.
What are those tennis shoes?
Oh yeah.
Monarchs or whatever they
Oh,
call
the
them.
New Balance.
New Balance.
Pete Carroll wears horrible
bows.
white
Oh,
shoes.
Uncle Pete's.
Yeah.
Uncle Pete.
But think about that as you guys are designing. I think it caught you off guard last time with the male uniforms that came out. But now that they're there, ask for their input and find out what they want to dance in. Because I'm sure they might say,
Well,
Maybe
I
not.
guarantee you the last thing they're going to say is high-heeled boots. This is what's making me angry right here, is that these girls have no choice but to, like, break their feet and dance in these boots, and then the guys are just chilling in sneakers. What other shoe could you wear besides a high boot? Like, no, I don't think they would look as elevated and sophisticated if they were just wearing sneakers, the girls.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a flat boot. I'm not really a fan of the flat boot, but
I'm not a fan of the flat
it's
boot
just,
either.
you know, it's hard. You can't really fully integrate, like, guys and girls. We have different ways of
Those
dressing,
boots aren't as
and
high though.
it's never going to be
Yeah,
fair.
they seem low.
Yeah. Moving on. I focus on crotches a lot. I'll figure out how to
I
edit
do
that
like
out.
the Miami
We're on the
Dolphins
Miami
uniforms.
Dolphins.
I love the
skirts.
fringe overlay.
It's
And they're a nice
beaded
size.
fringe.
I would take out the collar though. It doesn't add to that halter top for
Yeah.
me.
I agree. I'm not a
Same.
big fan of collars.
I'm not.
But without it, I feel like it would lose the.
I think a lot of times they try to fit a lot of details into the same little uniform, and it's like, it's too much.
Yeah.
Totally.
But it looks sexy. It's cute.
I will
The colors
say,
are amazing.
after studying the deck of teams, like, this is, like, kind of a favorite.
Okay.
Same.
And if you've seen the logo, you can see how, like, the top where the trim detail is, it really, like, pulls out, like, aspects of the logo, so I love that. And just having, like, the dolphin on the front, and I don't know, it just seems simple. And then you'll see in the next slide, like, some
I
of
think
the other...
It's definitely doing a good job of highlighting and enhancing the team brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The colors.
And also still being glamorous and
And I love this, like,
poppy.
sporty look. It just, again, clean, but still glamorous, has the bling.
Matches.
And they're working with some difficult colors, but they made it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you're
They
so
got-
right.
They incorporated white in the right way.
Yeah.
And the orange with the off
Teal.
The teal, yeah.
But
Those
then
really aren't
they
great
changed
colors.
and switched to Christmas colors, and they
Yeah.
use their normal pom poms, which
Yeah.
does not
Terrible.
look good.
Yeah, they could
And
have done
honestly,
silver. They could have done.
Anything.
Being a
Yeah,
Florida girl,
white.
it guarantee you it's 80 degrees during that, like, Christmas game, and I can't even
And humid.
imagine. They would have probably done better with having, like, a little Santa halter and skirt or
Yeah.
something, but, like, poor girls, they must be
So
sweating.
what's good about this photo is it's the two that are some of our favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what was really cool about being at the Pro Bowl is just seeing, whatever they were presenting as like that outfit, and just seeing them all together, it's just like a luxurious fashion show. Minnesota Vikings are next, and clearly there's a storyline here with their outfit. We've got the ripped up
Friendly skirt.
Friendly.
Mirror Maiden
They
top.
look like they're going to Oktoberfest.
Yeah, this is true.
In
The
my,
Vikings
in my
are.
opinion.
Yes. But that's what they were going for.
A little
Drew?
Bavarian. Yeah.
Didn't they used to have long sleeves? I thought they were cuter when they had long sleeves. I swear I thought they had long sleeves at
I
some
don't
point.
remember. What do you think about the white one in the middle? It looks like the angelic version of Beer Maiden.
I don't like the skirt, but
Beer
the
maids?
top's fine. I think the top's okay.
I can't get past the puffy sleeve.
She said I can't.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm out. It's gonna
more.
get mixed with a little bit of orange juice.
Perfect. So, fun fact with the Vikings, I don't know if any of you guys here know this, but
Minnesota.
obviously they're located in Minnesota, but that's where the lineup is based out of. So they do a lot of like collaborations with the Vikings where they're testing different designs, and I want to believe that's why the Vikings do have so many different alternative uniforms, because the lineup is literally right down the street from them, and they can definitely have them at their disposal.
Testing.
So
Well, that is interesting.
yeah,
Channels
lineup
medieval
products.
vibes for me.
Mm-hmm.
For the skirts and
Yes,
Yeah.
I just am not a fan of those skirts.
And the braided look around
The braid and the lace, it's just too much. It's a little much.
it's costumey,
Yeah,
which
They
is
exactly.
don't
which
look
can be
like-
good.
they don't
but
look like
not for
Vikings.
an NFL game.
They don't look like Viking girls. They look like German girls.
Oh,
Bavarian. Yeah.
Oh,
Oktoberfest.
okay.
Wunderbar.
What do Viking girls look
Now
like?
here, I love this.
Yes.
Love
The
where this
sporty-
is going.
The sporty look is cute.
Sporty.
Mhkeeba
I love the
agree.
leggings. The leggings are so cute.
That looks like pre-game warm-up practice to
Actually,
me.
really
I can't
love her
with
leggings
it.
too.
I like how it's so drastically different than what they were wearing before. You know, with the
True.
puffy sleeves, it's like, okay, now we're coming out being sporty, powerful, like
But you can go sporty
modern.
without looking like you're in practice attire. I mean, granted, the top is blinged out, but I just
I
don't
kind of
know.
like the.
I
I kind
love
of
the
like
top.
those tops. Like I love the like jersey-ish
Mhm.
look, but it's like glammed out, like the sparkle jerseys that we all got.
Yeah, but that's
Something
gonna
like
pull
that.
your hair. I can tell
Mhm.
by the silhouettes.
Okay, I didn't think about that.
It's
Get like an
functional,
iridescent material.
but-
Don't sequence it.
Mhm.
Yeah, good point. All right.
So what
New
happened
England
here?
Patriots.
They
Yes,
went from
next.
having some of the best uniforms because of certain reasons.
Midlife crisis.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, what's this?
So is this seriously what they're wearing right now?
Yes. So let's describe it for everybody. So, they have men on the team now. Number one, I'm looking at crotches. I will not focus on it.
But like,
But they also,
If they wanted to take the sexy out of it, they did a good job. I will say that.
yes. So they have, you'll see it on the next slide or two. But this is what they featured for their profile shots. They did wear this game day.
She's literally holding out like la di da. Like
Yeah.
she knows. Very
This is
cute
not a good look.
golf outfit.
Yeah.
For NFL.
The New England Caddies.
Yes.
Or tennis.
Actually, both ways for the guys and the girls. Like
It's
golf.
all-
It screams golf to me.
Yeah. The guys ones don't bother me as much, but like, what did we go back to 6th grade with the girls ones?
It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't know what they're going for.
The guys are better than the Rams, I have to say.
I think the guys are fine. I don't want those blue pants.
I don't love the
but-
red pants.
Really?
Sorry.
I thought
Nope.
the red pants were fine. I'm whatever indifferent.
They all look very beautiful though.
But I
Yes.
do not like.
But
those
the outfits are not
is it
serving
a
them
top
well.
And then
and
the
skirt, or
fact
is
that
it a
they're in the
dress?
tennis shoes. Would it make a difference if they were wearing the boots though? If with that tennis skirt outfit?
No, that'd make it worse.
Yeah.
Cut you off more.
I mean, if they're wearing a tennis outfit, they should wear tennis sneakers.
I guess you're right. Well, the look in the middle on the next
Yes.
slide is what was very similar to the Seagulls
Seagulls.
That
uniform
I
when we
like.
unveiled it, and
But it looked
cute.
great.
it looked very
was
womanly
cute.
and not
The
and
skirt is
grown-ass
bomb.
And
I
that,
mean, look how cute that skirt is with all that fringe.
Yeah.
So fun.
that pink bomber jacket.
Yeah, that's
is
really cute.
adorable.
I would wear that when I'm not supposed to.
Every
Yeah.
day.
It's so cute.
I would
Yes.
steal it. I would lose it.
I would
at the end
lose
of
it
the
and pay
season.
for it at the end of the season.
Pay for it.
Yes.
And no to the UGG boots.
Mm.
Absolutely not.
But it's cold as F
Oh,
there.
I don't
I'd be okay with
care.
Ugg boots. They're comfy.
Yeah, that's what Sorels are for.
I hate UGG boots.
Do
sorry.
hologram cheerleaders if you have to, but don't put us out there like that if it's cold.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cheerleaders.
But they look bundled
You're
up
onto
as F. That
something.
just seems like it would be hard to
So, you
dance
could be
in.
rich.
It just doesn't do anything for your form or your figure or anything. It's just
Because they're looking at doing like
it is what it is.
The leggings thing, the sexy leggings.
Cute snow bunny outfit, but not for a game.
But their games are cold as F.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine trying to do?
I mean, what can you do? Right?
Well, I do love the red jacket.
That
pretty.
is cute. They look like a Montclair coat.
Yes, they do.
I like Mariah Carey.
And I actually love this uniform on the end.
Yeah, me too.
The Wannabe Texans one.
But this is done well. Yeah. This has some flair to it, and I like it.
Yeah.
It looks very patriotic.
Now, left with the navy blue leggings and a navy blue jersey with the one on it. I think that's a practice. I'm hoping.
Or I wonder if it was for a special performance. That was a little more.
The sneakers are very cute though.
Yeah, this is their sporty look.
I really like those jackets.
That looks very high school. The tennis skirt with the turtleneck is very high school.
Or college. So the middle one has a onesie outfit situation.
That is not the best looking onesie I've seen.
You cannot wear a bra with that. I don't even think you could do a strapless bra. Lindsay's
is dying. What are you dying about?
Just say I can't. What can you not?
Too many themes going on here.
I'm sorry, this Santa outfit.
I know.
That's black. That's a difficult picture.
It reminds me of the Santa Claus when he's
That's
like,
just mean. With the black
it's
socks.
not.
I don't understand the black sock situation over there.
Well, I think it's supposed to make it look like a black boot, but they just forgot the hoof part.
I just
no.
So yeah.
So they're wearing stirrups over their white boots, which their white boots totally contrast the black, and they
would
look
have
like
looked
boobs.
Prettier if they just kept it all white. You know?
Yeah.
Like
or
for just the cover.
No,
or
really
honestly, it would have worked if they just brought the pant all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Why is it a capri? You know?
Who goes into the boot?
It could be a full pant. We just
It's
don't
probably
know.
a capri. Look at that shit.
Oh,
it's a capri.
yeah, you're right. It could have been a full
But
pant.
it's just not flattering.
What do you guys think of the onesie in the middle?
Yeah,
I'm okay with
It's a
it.
liquid
I know on me,
The
I
top
hate it.
part is just not okay.
I would hate it on my body.
If it was like
sneakers are
zip
cute.
up with a nice like collar and just look more sporty, it would match like the sneakers she's wearing and all of that. But just the top doesn't match the bottoms. I don't know what's going
Because
on.
it's shiny on the top.
Yeah.
It has this like
It's
weird
interesting.
neckline and like.
I'm all for a onesie and a catsuit. And a
I
jumpsuit.
know.
I am too.
But you
that,
need,
this
you need to
is
be
not
wearing
okay.
like boots with the cat suit or something. Just
Make
like
it
a
sexy,
little-
not
like a
tennis
lace
shoes.
panel down the front. No, I think
Yeah.
it's just rhinestones.
People are seeing these uniforms from afar, so you shouldn't be questioning. That shouldn't be distracting. It should enhance the way the women look.
Enhance how the women look, and also enhance like the team, right? Enhance the Patriots, and for being a legendary Super Bowl team, I just
get them black.
There's
boots,
less forgiveness from me.
Yes, come on, you got
You
a
should
budget
know
for
better.
it. You guys have budget. Okay, let's see. The Saints are next, and they have a male cheerleader and more males on the team this year. So we're looking at Jesse in the middle, who's got his little outfit going on.
Side note: I've noticed most of the guys have a towel in their pocket.
They don't have pom poms. They like ring it
Kind of
around.
like
Got it. That's what they
I would
use
have
to
never
rally.
guessed that.
They
A
use
rally
that-
towel. I love that.
So the Saints did go a little bit more modest with their uniforms
their
that we
cat- their
understood
bodies.
I
after
love the
being
gold and
sued.
black. They have some great colors to work with.
I like the bike tard outfit. I think it's cute.
Me
Belt
I'd wear
placement's
that.
a little high for that for me, but
What's
the belt placement
It's
is just
high.
a little too high.
Well, it looks like it should be lower because of where the seam is right there. Maybe it rode up.
So it just, the bottom
Oh,
part
got
looks really long, which
But it seems to match their dress over on the right.
Yeah,
True.
which I don't really
Pure.
love.
I don't love that one either.
I don't really love dresses for dancing in, honestly.
Yeah, we didn't really have another
Not a
big
big
Santa
fan.
dress, huh? But they are covered up and look conservative, I guess. So what did he do? Next one is their holiday dress. Their little makeshift, whatever they threw
Military.
together for military, just looks like
That's disrespectful.
Like, I
to
sewed
the
it.
Military.
is that like true military? Or are they just like trying something different?
I just
don't
think
know.
they grabbed some green fabric and sewed it together the night before the game.
Yeah.
Like that's what I would do
It
if I
doesn't
tried to.
look good.
I don't
Everyone's
know.
wearing a vest. Okay.
And they're just wearing it over a normal
Yeah,
uniform.
just like try harder, guys.
The ugly Christmas sweater kind of cracks
It's
me up
funny.
a
I
little
like
bit.
it.
Try harder.
But then the Santa dress is
The
also
Santa
ugly.
halter top dress
That's
is
not-
like
yeah.
not.
That's not very cute.
Again, it doesn't feel holiday
If they all
enough.
had ugly Christmas sweaters, that'd be kind of cute.
That
would
actually
be
would be
cute.
cute. Ugly
Oh.
Christmas crop top sweater with shorts.
That's hot.
Or I mean, like a little skirt.
We're onto
okay,
something
fine.
here.
Shh, edit that out.
No, they're gonna steal it and somebody's gonna do it.
Right?
All right, we got the Jets that are another East Coast team giving us the tennis skirt vibes. I love the old school one, the Jets flight crew, literally flight crew pantsuit.
I
Those,
love that.
I used to love this
regular
team
day.
because
With
of that.
black boots or something.
With,
Not
like,
the white sneakers.
tennis
Weird.
shoes.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Flight
Jelly.
crew, jumpsuit, love it.
I like that their Santa dresses look a little bit aviator.
Yeah,
They
that is
are.
nice.
Like the way
Oh,
that
look at
they're
you.
structured.
The
It's kinda
collar.
cute.
Cute.
It's
And
kinda
I tried to grab this picture because it had the Jets logo in the back, even though it's not like, I mean,
Yeah.
it is like a
Yeah.
forest green, Christmas green kind
like
of
that,
color
though.
scheme, but it was like, oh, good way to
Yeah.
add the logo in
It's
there.
kind of cute.
But the
I don't like the tennis.
The pleated
skirt.
tennis skirts are dated.
It
so
just-
maybe it was for a retro game or what.
Mm-mm.
It's dated.
Yeah.
this is their uniform that
I
they
get,
have their
I get
football
the
shoes
concept
in.
of it. I'm just
Reminds me of high school cheerleading,
Mhm.
like stunting, and
Is this the whole let's cover the girls up look, or is this really like they thought that it was fitting for the market? Because I mean, for the Jets and the Patriots to be like in the Northeast and go for this vibe, I'm like, is there some trend that we just, or a look that is just not translating across the rest
Yeah,
of
was
the
Grace
U.S.?
filmed
For the
there
high
or
neck?
something?
No, for the whole tennis skirt pleated
Oh.
look, you know, like I feel like they're on the same page about like what vibe they're going for.
I think it might be it might be trending in cheerleading uniforms that they're paying
Yeah.
homage to old school style, so everyone just started doing
It's
it.
so
but
basic.
I'm just not a fan. Oh,
We're on the Raiders, another iconic one and done uniform.
I like those bomber jackets.
The jackets are sweet, but this has
Those are
never been a
cute.
favorite
I
uniform
don't-
of mine.
I don't mind it, but it seems like a little plain. Like I feel like they need something.
I do agree, but I've always, maybe it's just because I love the girls in
Mm.
the
The Raiders,
uniforms.
yeah.
I feel like all the girls are super cool, but it is pirate vibe.
Yeah.
But I agree with Lindsay. I think the top's kind of missing some tie-in.
Yeah. And they do wear their necklace as part of their uniform. It looks like it would. It
looks
reminds
like
me of our
it's
Super
long
Bowl
enough
necklace,
that
and
it could
it
smack you
yeah.
in the mouth.
It's very iconic. Like I would. This is what I associate with Oakland Raiders cheerleaders. I don't know if that would change when they move to Vegas, but
I love the shorts. I think they're
that would be an opportune time for them to like switch it up. When they move to Vegas, it's like we're doing an upgrade, and
I
who
would
knows what they'll
love to
come
make
out
those
with.
outfits.
Oh
Yeah.
We'll link Jalanda's stuff below.
Yes.
She has done. What have
Link
you
in
done?
bio. I'm just
Like
kidding.
seriously, you have done stuff for how many teams? Let's just get that out there.
So I just did a suit for my girl that's on Redskins. I do like the uniform remix suits where I take authentic uniforms and cut them all up and make bathing suits out of them. So I did that, but then, I started off with the Titans and did the uniform suits for them and a whole slew of suits throughout the years. And then out here with the Seahawks, I've done, audition uniforms, swimsuits, all
The
kinds of
whole
fun stuff.
calendars.
And the whole swimsuit calendar
Yeah.
for Seahawks win years.
Yeah.
And I love coming back to the Oakland Raiders. I love their Christmas. I think it's cute.
It's
Yeah,
cute.
I think it's cute too, and I like
It's
that
very
they
on
kept,
brand.
They kept their colors.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed. It's got a cute little tie on the skirt. Skirt's giving the Christmas vibes with the whatever you call that at the bottom.
For a trend.
There you go.
I love
Caribou,
those
as
necklaces,
There it is.
But I just can't imagine dancing with that.
With the necklaces on.
Yeah. That
Yeah, let us
that
know,
would for
Oakland
sure,
girls,
chip
like-
a tooth, right?
Maybe it doesn't
or
flop as
maybe
much
it's
as
not
we
as
think.
heavy.
Maybe
Even
it's
the
not heavy.
vest, like, is that vest attached? Is it just on there? Like, I feel
Oh,
like
good
something
point.
like that would be really difficult to have, like, flapping in the wind.
Yeah,
I'm
let us
always
know. For
curious
some of
about
these,
how
for
that-
some of
how
these
that
uniforms,
works.
it's not clear if they're different pieces or if it's all kind of like sewed together. But it looks like that tie around the skirt area is like all all in one, right? Not like a
Yeah.
separate tie. But the
love
bomber
black
jacket's
and white.
hella cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
What do we think about the Eagles? I remember when they debuted this. I was in Philly at the time.
Because it's Vera Wang.
Because it's Vera Wang.
But they have always, to
What's
me,
Vera Wang?
The
been
whole thing.
the, like, worst uniforms.
The whole
Ever.
fucking thing is Vera Wang. The
No, it's not.
It just doesn't
like
make sense.
Vera Wang designed it.
Vera Wang designed like far left. That was what was debuted.
This is what happens when you go off brand.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It's just like, honey,
not-
that's not what she's meant to do. Like, she makes
No. She
gorgeous
she prob-
couture wedding
she took,
gowns.
what does NFL look like? Okay, it's
she
like
shouldn't
novelty
be
thing for her.
she shouldn't be designing NFL uniforms.
way.
So there's nothing fun about this picture on the left and this is what they wore, like, to the Super Bowl and everything. Like, this was their uniform for years.
Yeah.
And then, we missed it. I don't know if they have a picture of it, but they used to have this shrug that they would put
Yeah,
on. Like,
over
a
it.
hold
I
out.
remember
Yeah.
that girl.
And
the
I was
black
just
with
like,
the black sleeves.
Really? That's all you got? A shrug?
Vera
Like
was
a
just,
ballet shrug.
Pretty
Like where you
much.
would, I'm
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, and I think this
Okay.
jacket may
And I was
replace
like,
that
no.
cold look.
I do love the jacket. The jacket looks really good.
Yeah.
And those pants and the shorts, I think those are
I think
shorts.
it's a cute look
They're-
for
they're-
the cold weather vibe.
They're getting it together. It's starting to look nice.
I get Pilgrim vibes from their Christmas outfit, though. It's like Pilgrim, Quaker oatmeal.
I like that they kept that green. That's cute, but
The shape of the top white part is
Quaker oatmeal.
Yeah.
Love it.
Quaker.
Pennsylvania Quakers. Maybe they were going
There
for
you
that.
go.
But agreed. I think this could use a refresh. Period.
Moving on.
Period. So, I'm just kidding.
Period.
San Francisco 49ers, my favorite black cat suit ever.
It is really cute.
Sexy as F. I remember that
Are those
freaking Color Rush
combat
game,
boots
and
that
I was
they're
like,
wearing?
I'm so jealous right now. Why can't we wear
That's cute.
a navy blue one with some lime green piping and just like cacao it instead of our biker lime green unitard hot mess situation?
With our librarian turtleneck.
I am not a fan of the Niners, sorry, but I love the middle uniform.
Yeah.
Like the
You
striped
do?
top, yes. I think it's
I think
so
it's
cute.
cute.
And that is probably one of the best renditions of a football pant short inspo like get up that it looks perfect.
Because you got the lace up
Yeah.
and the belt and it's working.
Yeah, and it has all the detailing of like a football pant. Like it looks
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
And then
I
like
see what
you know,
you're
a little
saying.
football uniform top, but
I
it's
like
like
that outfit. I don't
I
like
love
the one on
it.
the left.
The gold rush.
There's two costumes.
Yeah, I don't love the
I don't like that
skirt
either.
with the long sleeve top. That's
it's like, are you guys cowboys? Like, what are we doing here? We
I
mining
wonder how
gold? Is
comfortable
that what
they
they
are
wear
with
when you mine gold? Like, what's happening?
The slits are sexy though on the skirt. I mean, homegirl serving it in the front. I'm just saying.
Again, like they all look awesome.
Yeah,
but, you know,
not the
they
girls.
don't get to
the
choose
uniform.
what they're wearing.
Exactly. So let's see what else they got for the cold weather, military, and then they just seem to do this theme thing where they rock those cowboy
So
boots.
I think that's a Levi's look. So it's Levi's Stadium, and I think Levi's came in and you know put a look together for them with the shorts, top, and all of that. And so that was actually
cute.
featured in their swimsuit calendar. They have a really great swimsuit calendar. If you've never been able to check it out, they do a lot of these like looks. It almost looks like a Levi's catalog. It's kind of interesting, but it's done really well. The photography is really great, and
because it's Lindsay Rosenberg. We interviewed this dope ass photographer. She's so amazing, and she's done their calendars and headshots and the whole 9 yards. So I think
they have one of my favorite calendars.
what do you guys
something
think
like
of
that.
their military?
The green, the colors are throwing me off.
Yeah, it's the wrong green.
It's
Right?
just the wrong
it's
everything.
it's
They
Philadelphia
made
Eagles green.
their own camo color. I don't know.
I don't love it.
I think
they missed the mark.
the idea there looks great, but the coloration.
I like the sheen in it.
Something.
Huh?
At least they do an actual outfit for that
Right.
versus us where we had a pin.
Right, which never did anything for anybody. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's blank to go back into your minds. Travel into time when Seattle Seahawks used to be the Seagulls and we had uniforms. Because we don't know what the new uniforms are yet. So at the time of the taping, we don't know what they're going to be wearing. So let's go back to rookie year. So Jelly, Brittany, and I also had our rookie year together. And we had an interesting uniform with old colors, right? We didn't have the lime green as incorporated into the mix,
You
right?
guys have the pull-on ones, right? The little
We had to
shorty
pull them
ones?
over our head, and they had more of the steely, like blue.
Steel blue and gray.
They were awful looking.
I just remember changing nightmares, not to go locker talk on you, but like trying to put, so you have a halter top underneath one of the base pieces, and then the pullover piece that would have the halter top popping out. That's how they incorporated the lime green.
It was called the
We
shell.
probably didn't have a budget, but god dang it, when you had to change into that sucker or take it off, like I just remember being stuck. Remember my locker mate?
Yeah.
I was like, help me, because you're sweating and sometimes fabric gets stuck, and I just
We
remember
had
that.
the bright pink lip, and so you didn't want that to get on your bright white uniform.
Stressful to change in and out of when you have 2.5 seconds. That's all I can say. I hated the combination of our old
I
uniform.
thought they were so pretty though.
I love them.
They're pretty. It's okay.
I liked the way they look. I love like a long sleeve crop top.
Oh, you're saying the
Am I talking about the wrong one?
No, you're talking about the one because
Yeah.
it would crop off here.
But I was talking about the short sleeve
The
one
short
that
sailor
didn't
one?
have
The
the
white.
exposure.
top?
Those
white.
were the over the head
Oh,
ones,
that's
right?
yeah. Those ones. I thought those were cute too. I thought they were sportier than the.
Yeah, so
current
we had like a
one.
very sailor themed. I'll dig up some pictures to add in here from the old school back in the day. But we had a sailor girl themed one. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of that got stuck in and out.
Oh yeah.
This one.
That one.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's
actually one
the
of my
over the head
favorites.
one.
So this
Yeah.
one was so many rhinestones on the collar, and then it was a blue collar with a cap sleeve. The top was really flattering. The shorts, however, were a little. It hit us in weird places for some girls.
We had the tie in the front.
Yeah,
no lace up though.
A little bit of a tie. They were kind of difficult to get in and out of. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
But
it was very Seattle Sailors.
They were pretty iconic, and I wish we would bring them back.
And this is what I think led into like the most recent glamour uniform.
Yeah.
The collar, the sleeve, the top style, and everything.
Yeah.
Which I think is super interesting.
And so our uniform, remember when it debuted, it was
actually the year before me.
The year before. So you were on it. That was the year I was off, you were on. Jelly, you were on as well. When they debuted the new uniform, did you feel like a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader when it was like getting fitted for it? Was it that glamorous?
It definitely resembled DCC, but I'll wear anything. I like the deep navy and the neon green with the white. I thought that looked good, and the gray. But we don't actually have a gray uniform, which we should. That would be hot.
That's the thing I missed is like you guys had like that real football authentic, like the shorts that look, and then the really cute halters. Like I love that stuff, like that real sporty look that made it feel like it was tied into football. I think once we went into the glamour phase, we really just like created our own Seagal like wardrobe and Seagal look that really had nothing to do with football, nothing to do with sports. Like it was just all about us, and I think that's cool. But I still like, you know, as a sports fan, like the little hints of football and
or
sportiness.
logo or something. I don't think there was enough lime green or logo in our glamour uniform.
We should have had lime green.
Kind of like the show group football set. That would have been
Love that.
I would have loved it.
That would have been like I would wear that every game
all the time,
especially for the preseason. The few warm games that we get, I wish we were more like in actual attire that would like match the weather.
Especially when like we were always talked about as athletes. It would have been cool if we looked like athletes, but like glamorous, beautiful athletes. Where the glamour kind of pushed us totally in that corner where we're like pretty and
well, it actually kind of covered up some of like your most athletic features, like your back, your arm muscles, all that. Like
for that,
it was all covered, you know. Like
for that, I love the sleeves. You know, I have my insecurities, and those covered.
I love the puffy sleeves. I love the Seagull whites, guys.
You did?
No, I think they were stunning.
How'd you feel about the halters and the skirts?
I love the skirts.
I like the skirts, but I didn't love the halter.
It hurt to wear. Like,
it was kind of painful.
When you took it off, you'd be like,
oh. Yeah. It was very tight. Yeah.
That belt was really high maintenance. So you had the rhinestone belt that you had to like. I made like a little cover for it because
foil.
Yeah, it was just crazy. Or it would get caught on your uniform if you bent over.
And it would
ruin your tights. Snag. Or it would ruin your tights.
Yeah.
Like that was
skirts
a high
were
maintenance
comfortable though. But
yes,
I will say I remember having a few wardrobe malfunctions with that skirt.
Oh, yeah. Well, your bottoms in the inside.
I've had them fall before.
Yeah.
I've had them,
But the bottoms and the inside varied by girl. Either your ass was eating your shorts.
Well, it wasn't that. It was like the way they cut it, because year by year, new skirts were made. So, like, Jalanda wanted to touch on that we do get custom-made uniforms to us, but depending...
The under part was custom-made, but then they just put, like, the regular skirt over it. Like,
sometimes those skirts
were, supposed to be altered for your body, but then they just put, like,
really
overlayer. Yeah, they put the overlayer, you know, depending on, like, the length or whatever.
Some people shorten the length of their skirts to a point of out of control.
Some people like me got a real short one, and I had a lot hanging out the back. So
I never had that.
You know, you
have a nice dog. I remember being on squad one with you. Like, how is her body looking bigger than mine? What is going on?
No, mine was the opposite, where it was long enough that I'd catch it with my boots. And I talked in the last episode about getting caught at the end of the dance where I couldn't stand up because it was just lodged on my boot.
Uniform nightmares.
Well, for all the lime green that we didn't get in our glamour uniform, they definitely made up for it with our action green color rush uniforms.
Lime green for days.
Lime green head to toe to fingertip. Well, maybe not to toe.
Let's talk about the nightmare. Like, we get these uniforms, guys, for our Thursday night football color rush game. Everybody's trying to figure out how excited they are about it because it's going to be so cold.
This big media like rollout.
Yes, and it was supposed to be cold as shit that night, and we
got locked outside in the snow.
It snowed that night.
It was so cold. But before that, though, I think people had promos. We had an appearance on the morning news with the Ask Racadon, and even just being inside, the little bit of sweat created this brown stain in the freaking uniform armpit area.
That wouldn't be well for
we
me.
all started to email our director like, these are turning kind of weird colors, and I don't know if people had started to do stuff in them. So Then it became these patches that we had to safety pin in. Remember?
Oh yeah, this was the most high uniform of
all of them, because they gave out these like armpit pads to pin
camel
into
toe
your
patches,
and that was
because your crotch.
Talking about sleeves, you had to make sure your seams were lined up.
I still had
because we wore like bodysuits underneath this, and I'm like, but my seams are like shifted.
It became a hot mess, and then because it was so freaking cold, we were trying to figure out what to wear underneath it because it did have like a cute little crop type bralette that was supposed to go underneath it. And it was too cold for that shit.
The weather report was 30 degrees for the game.
So we were trying to figure out the right something to wear underneath it. It was a debate between a nude color thing that ain't nude on everybody, but we luckily went with a navy blue
turtleneck that we like overnighted.
It had a Nike swoop.
Oh.
No, was it
No,
Nike?
you're right. It had or either that or Under Armour.
Under Armour.
It had a logo that we couldn't show.
We had to Sharpie
so we
it
had
out.
to take our ties from our uniform and literally pin them to our necks. Because it's the only blue material we had. Mind you,
on game day.
We have
doing
90 seconds to change into these
I
uniforms.
forgot all about this.
Are you serious?
Like, it was insane.
And don't let you have a fat neck and your uniform tie doesn't go all the way around.
Me? Hello?
Oh, and then on top of all of this, again, it is 30 degrees. It's starting to snow. And there's shorts. We're all shivering. I'm like looking to my left, and there's a security guard on the field bundled up. Like, you couldn't even see anything but his eyeballs, just shaking. And I'm literally looking at him. I'm like, sir, I am wearing pantyhose, and I'm not moving at all. I have a smile on my face, and go Hawks. Like, I was like, get it together.
Jelly missed all that, huh?
I missed it.
I did. Retired, but that uniform had so many issues. Lime green turns colors apparently, and you have to have.
I pit, so that would not be good for me.
It was a spray tan.
I would just sit out that.
Yeah, it wasn't just like
game. I'd sit out.
I didn't get a spray tan that time of year, so that was good.
Right.
But what other uniform do we have? We already talked about the white pants, and it sucked when we'd have to go soccer mom with it.
I hated the combination of the blue pants with the white top.
Me too.
I hated that combination.
It
looked so weird to me.
It didn't go right. It just looked like. How would you describe that for people? So we had the white flowy top,
BGs or something.
It just felt very, and then we had like a flare pant for the navy blue. It was very blinged out pants, but it was just very the combination of it. I felt the least sexy in that fucking outfit.
Because neither piece was super form fitting. So it was like you have the baggy, billowy sleeve, and then you have like the flare leg pant. Like you need one or the other to be.
It would have been great if we wore navy blue like leggings.
Yes,
tucked into our boots.
Leggings
that would have felt more
fine.
svelte and like appropriate.
Or our space top that was tight.
Yeah, I loved those blue pants with the space top. Yeah. I thought they were cute.
One space top was better than the other. So when we talk about space top, that's what we call it. I don't know why.
I liked
they were long sleeve,
inconvenient.
very
and they flatten you out.
I liked the original space top.
I didn't like
Super Bowl space top.
Well, they should have been one piece, one
like a leotard. Yes.
Yeah. They were a long sleeve top, and so one of them looked very. I think that was the original space top because it had like this silver iridescent looking freaking material for the whole thing, really. But it had a true V-neck.
Yes.
The second version of the space top
had a higher
V. It had some bling going on. It was cleaner, but it wasn't sexy at all. Why did you like the original space top?
I liked the original space top.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was flattering.
I think the newer ones. Well, the newer ones had like some decoration up here, like little wings that went into the sleeve. But then there was nothing from here down to your skirt,
That's what
which
I
felt
didn't
a little
like
weird.
about it, yeah.
I got why they did that because they wanted us to be able to wear a vest over it without it interrupting or having like other colors peek out below. But when you wore it on its own, it was like, man, this is kind of boring.
I'm glad you brought up the vest. We had some blue fake fur vests going on that were nappy tabby.
Remember how we had before?
They were okay.
Neon piping
with the triangle overlap.
See, I thought the panel on the old one was flattering because it came in and it was dark on the sides.
Yeah.
So it made you look slim.
It slimmed everybody.
But if you wore like a navy vest that was shorter and you saw all those colors, that's what they were trying to avoid.
Yeah.
So
but the vest that they came out with that had the fur, if you washed it like you weren't supposed to, next thing you know,
washed it
turned into nappy. You had to brush it with a hairbrush.
No,
like
I never washed that.
I mean, I combed it out, but like,
somebody washed their vest.
They were cut really short too.
Yeah,
really short.
Because so it can show belt
The
buckle.
belt.
Some of them. Oh yes.
But not everybody has the same like torso, so it's like custom but not custom.
Truly.
They were better than the old vests.
Let's give a shout out to Laurel, who designed all of our uniforms. She would
painstakingly
come to practice, take our
us.
And deal with us.
Yeah.
that we were not done by the time she got there. Poor babe. But really took her time with everyone and really made some sexy uniforms. And she's probably like so unsuspecting, you know.
And like how meticulous, like so many rhinestones. I think there was like 2,000 rhinestones on every glamour uniform.
Heated up
She
by
set
candle.
every single one
With a
by
candle
hand. Like
heat them.
just total dedication. Like she's amazing.
Yeah, shout
The
out to
patience
Laurel.
she has.
I did not have that. Like, we'd get the repair kit and I
we shouldn't
couldn't
talk
even
about
handle.
people. I don't want people to steal Laurel from
No.
No, we will not link her below.
No, Link. Laurel. Laurel, you're not going anywhere.
But even having to try to
Amazing.
repair that baby was very stressful because it was so meticulous and trying
Yeah.
to me with I mean, I'm the least girly girl person and trying to like, do it by candle and like tweezers and hot mess. It was so.
It was.
You have so many rhinestones in your candle wax. I'm like, shit!
Oh,
Dropped another
right.
one. Damn it!
It was hard, yeah.
It was definitely
Those
hard.
are some high maintenance uniforms, but they look like.
But they were pretty. They caught
really
the light,
amazing.
especially primetime games. And, the adult Seahawks dancers are coming out. I can't get this right out of my mouth, but they are coming out with a new uniform. We will have to comment once it debuts.
But we're excited to see it.
Yeah.
Whenever it reveals
It will,
itself.
because they have male dancers. It should be something that hopefully
What will
ties in
happen
their
to the
male
whites?
dancers.
Our glamour whites.
We don't know, and we
They'll
want to
be
go
up
buy
for
them.
auction.
Really?
Hey, I actually wore your top for my glamour photos my rookie year. That's another thing that we love about our uniforms is our names are sewn into every one of them. Again, by hand, by Laurel. So when you're a rookie and you don't have your custom-made uniform yet and you go to your photo shoot for your headshots, you get to wear a veteran uniform. So I had the pleasure of wearing Jellies.
Oh, that was the team I didn't come back.
Yeah,
The year I didn't come back. Okay,
So
gotcha.
I will never forget that. That
It
was
is
probably
a
my
special
best
feeling
picture,
to
my
put on
best
somebody's.
fitting one.
Yeah, to put on somebody else's uniform and you're like, oh, this is so-and-so.
I looked up to her.
Yeah, that's a pretty thing. So we're moving on to Tampa Bay, and they debuted their more sporty look, and it looks like practice attire to me, but I know, Brittany, you used to be a huge fan of Tampa Bay's outfit with the belt and the whole
Which is
nine.
funny because they're another pirate team. But for some reason, back in the day when I was auditioning for Seagulls, I got some DVDs, honestly, that followed girls through the process, and I just fell in love with Tampa Bay. But they have changed quite a bit. I personally love the far right one. It's very athletic
too.
looking,
I think
and
it's
it's
cute.
really cute.
I
I love the
love-
red shoes. It's really unique.
I love that one.
The
I-
middle one,
I don't like the dress with the boots.
Nah.
The middle one takes us back to those comments we were making about the whole high neck,
Yeah,
um,
very Saints.
sleeveless dresses.
Like,
It just looks like, ice skater, and it
That's
doesn't
a
seem like it
go-go
fits
girl
her.
outfit.
Yeah, it doesn't quite fit her body either, and it doesn't go with the flat black boots.
Oh, yeah, because they are flat.
Not a fan of those boots.
Yeah,
They
they're
did
a little
the whole-
slouchy.
They did the belted thing in the long sleeve crop
But I
top
don't
on
like that. It looks like they're wearing their top backwards, honestly. It's like so high neck or something's off with it for me. I don't know.
I do love the look on the right. I'm all about the sporty look. The pants, there's a lot going on. It almost just takes away from the girl. She's beautiful, stunning, great physique, but I can't, like, my eye immediately goes to the pants. It's just, there's a lot happening.
Well, they have the skull and the swords twice.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you doing? Can you take one of those out?
And then it also says Bucks or whatever,
Love
Buccaneers.
the red tennis shoes.
Yeah, the red tennis shoes are
Love
hot.
They are
super
hot.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tennessee Titans are next.
The homies.
Your old team.
No, I never wore any of these uniforms. These are,
Are these
new
newer?
as of 2014-ish, I
Okay.
believe. They started, like, redoing their uniforms, so, yeah.
So the Titans, like, I guess I wasn't sure about the design elements. It reminds me of fire. I don't know. Maybe I'm, like, completely missing what these are supposed to represent.
So the Tennessee Titans were actually a team bought. They used to be the
With
Houston
expansion
Oilers,
teams,
yeah, expansion team. So they wanted to pay, again, like, homage to the Oiler and the Fireball of, like, the oil rigs and all of that. So that's what the T logo is. It's the Tennessee State logo with the T and the stars, but then it has a fireball. So that's what those flames are. Part of the Fireball, like, logo.
Got it.
And then we have our other logo that's just the T, like the Titan T. Almost looks like it's steel nail heads and all of that.
Got you.
So-
I love the middle one.
It's cute.
It's
Yeah.
cute. it ties in together and it matches.
And I like the way it mixes with the skirt uniform. And like I thought of all of the teams, especially with the logo on the boot, it just kind of has a cohesive look for all the different versions.
Again, other difficult colors to work with. I mean, baby blue and red. Yeah. They did a pretty good job, I think, overall.
I used to not be a fan of those sheer sleeves, but like they don't bother me as much anymore. Because some of those games were hot. Like any uniform I wore with them was halter style. We didn't really have anything with sleeves until it came to wintertime, and it was like full length sleeves because it was freezing. Right. So I was a little confused by the sheer sleeves, but they're cute now. Probably because I feel a lot of other teams are using them. It just feels more normal. 2 more slides.
Yeah, this is probably some of their
cute.
So they kind of did the ombre.
Loving the cold weather looks for them. The rhinestone pants down the side are really cute.
See, those tucked into the boots, those are cute. If we'd tucked our sparkle pants into the boots and then maybe worn...
Yeah, that is like our sparkle pants, but more of a tight version. Yeah. I don't love the halter.
With the high-waisted.
To me, that's like the blue we used to have with Seahawks. It was like that steely, baby blue-ish type thing. But another ombre jacket on the left, so...
We used to have these really beautiful halter top jumpsuits, and they were like long pants, and they had a cute belt on them, and then they also came with like a long sleeve white top that you could put on underneath, and that would be our winter uniform. But we had like the option of being able to do both. Nice. And I loved those a lot. I mean, it was a little bit to get used to, but I don't know if they use that anymore.
I mean, it's nice to have variations, for sure. This is, I think, a slide coming up about their... military, because they had a full-on military onesie. I thought it was super
those
cute.
Jumpsuits.
They're festive.
See, I like that they did their colors for that, but then they didn't do it for Christmas, which they should.
It's just like Seahawks. Like they've had those Christmas uniforms forever. So they just wear them every year.
They're like make it work, girls.
But and I see what you're saying about the mesh panel in the middle. Got it. What's with the country one? Is that just
that's a BYO costume, BYOC. Like we would just bring in our own flannels, cutoffs, and cowboy boots, and do a little country routine. I don't know if they do that every single season, but yeah, it was always like a big thing that we did. It's not like an actual uniform. We would just
put it together.
Bring what we had.
Cute. That's fine.
I actually had to borrow cowboy boots because I didn't own cowboy boots when I lived in Tennessee. But
how dare you?
Thank God I have good friends.
All right, last but not least, Washington Redskins.
I just noticed this black outfit and I really like it.
I really like the high waist leggings.
Yeah. I'm a big fan too.
I really like that.
And there was an article that stated that they picked out their more conservative uniforms to go with this past season because of some negative press, but I still think their uniforms are like the right amount of sexy. I like the one on the far right the most. It's my favorite uniform for them.
It's like a quarter sleeve situation.
And shorts, right?
Yeah, because the one in the middle is very Fern Gully, and it is rather revealing.
I'm not a fan of like that cut off,
you know. No, it's you guys got. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like a little forest fairy.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And it does show a lot in the back.
Yeah. It does. It's like cheeks out, man.
Yeah. It's super sexy. No, but the high-waisted is good.
And then they have those cool shoes, too.
I like those.
Or somebody else had those.
So they have the pastry sneaker.
Cute.
They have some cold weather attire.
Oh, the cold weather stuff's cute.
I like the military stuff, too, though. It's just, it's a cute tie-in to their pants, their leggings, or whatever, to have the military. I don't love the pattern, but I just like the idea of trying to tie it.
I wish that we'd done something for that. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
We had those little tiny pins that nobody saw.
Except during the national anthem when our hand was over our hearts, but that's about it.
This is kind of confusing to me. It's like, is she wearing a blazer? Like, what's going on the far right?
I think that's the Christmas outfit.
That's our Christmas outfit.
I know. I thought it was a white blazer, too.
Doesn't really make sense.
No.
True. Yeah.
That doesn't really show Christmas.
If they belted it, maybe it would show more of a Christmas Santa vibe, but it is just
I'm just now noticing the fur around the trim. Yeah, I didn't notice that before at all.
If you're in the stands, you're not going to see it.
And they're reusing that bralette underneath that one.
I'm not a fan of the look in the middle, not just because of the tie-ups. It's just
a lot going on.
Yeah, the image around the chest areas is just
and then belt right away.
Yeah, it's a lot of blocking. Yeah. I mean, I love the girl in it. That's my girl from Tennessee.
She's so cute.
Love you so much.
Yes. Congrats on your engagement.
Congrats.
All of your business.
So excited. But yeah, I just can't really feel the whole blocking of color. And
A lot going on again.
armband.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like the armband, but yeah, the yellow belt instantly right after the yellow
Right.
bra. So difficult colors to work with. McDonald's colors.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
The yellow with the deeper red.
They pull it off, I think.
Yeah.
They have a fun lip color to work with too.
Mhm.
To complement the
say that.
uniform.
Deep red.
That wraps up.
All of them.
What were your
Got
guys'
through it.
favorites?
6 hours later.
Well, you know, good, the power of editing. So, if you have a favorite, give it. Otherwise, if you had 3, for least favorite and favorite.
I love Denver
give it.
Broncos. I love
Agreed.
the Ravens had a good one that I liked, and I love the Rams, like their iconic uniform. The LA Rams, Denver Broncos were probably my favorites.
Okay, what about you, Jay?
You know, it's funny. I was like studying all the slides, and I think I came to a conclusion. I love the Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
It's clean. It's consistent. There's nothing jarring about it. I like it.
It's tough. There's a lot of good ones, and it's not like we had set criteria or grading
Oh,
them
God,
on.
no.
But overall, I mean, these are very opinion
I
subjective.
would say definitely the Broncos and probably the LA Chargers. They're like long sleeve skirt outfits.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the same for me. Chargers is like my number one.
Aww.
I had the 49ers black cat suit as like
Nice.
Oh yeah.
winning the sexiest. I love the variety of Atlanta and just being able to piece together what works for a given game. Just what am I feeling today? Like they had ubers of options, at least from what we saw. And then the Rams, the dark blue one, I just thought stunning, elegant. Least favorite?
Quite a few. So I think it's just easier to talk about our favorite ones.
What's the like, oh hell no, Susan?
And
No,
the
I'm kidding.
Colts. The Colts knew.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Colts
I
won,
would
we're
say
not
that
fans.
is.
The Colts or the
Seahawks
Patriots?
lime green color rush.
Oh yeah. that
I've
would be
never,
good.
and I think it's just the color. I've never been a fan of the Bengal look.
Or having
I
to
just-
use the Bengal
Tiger
animal
stripe.
print.
I think it really is just the color and the print. I feel so bad because I don't want to hate on anyone, but
And we're not. It's
I
just
just-
like
yeah.
if we had a choice, what would we say? I mean, for me,
I prefer not to be an
for
orange
me,
and
the
black.
Texans was just very ho hum.
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't have felt like I achieved the ultimate level of NFL stardom cheerleading if I were wearing that uniform. But I've seen them at Puro. They look great together, and it looks very like those red boots are just stomping around. But for me, the rest of it just is not happening enough. And I'm sorry, like the Patriots one-piece tennis dress kills me inside. The most unsexy thing you could ever put on.
Any of the tennis dresses, I was out.
Yeah,
It was a
same.
no.
Feeling it.
Patriots,
It was a no for me.
Kansas City,
Yeah. This was our take. It was really fun to dish on it. Obviously, you might have your own thoughts. We're going to link the deck so you can see at least the pictures that we have. If you have anything to add to the conversation, feel free. We just thought it'd be fun to just review everything because there's a lot of changes and some of them we're feeling, some of them not so much. Just our opinion. We've had a really rough season with a bunch of shit happening, so we thought we'd end it with some fun little shit talking over lots of mimosas.
Yes, too many. I'll
Thank you.
excuse myself.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much for
pedestrians.
joining us, ladies.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
having
having
us.
us.
Yes,
yes.
thank you. This was so fun.
Yay.
Until next time.
Keep
Keep your eyes on the sidelines.
Cheers.
Empty glasses all around.